Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Happy Monday. It's the start of a brand new week. Did you do it already? Have you already like lived through the Monday experience? Am I just like catching up to you now? And now we're, I'm here. I want to hear about how your day's going instead of like how your day is about to be, I guess. How you doing? Good to see ya. I'm a little bit of a sleepy dude, man. This Monday sucks. I feel you. I was up so many times last night. Poor Reminold was really going through it, so I slept in today. Which, on the flip, God, I do still love the feeling of starting the stream around the midday as opposed to right in the fucking morning, man, because it's tough. I mean, listen, I love doing it. I've become a morning person and stuff, but there's just something about, the sun's up in the sky and we're getting away from it because I don't handle the sun very well. It's a beautiful outside. It's a beautiful day outside today, which means it's a great day to stay inside and play video games. Return to Gremlin. The more I say it and stuff. Yo, it's Gold Duck. Congrats, Phoenix. You get to be a really cool duck this month. Hell yeah. Thank you very much, friend, using that Twitch Prime. Very much appreciated. You're a Pokemon that should have been given the psychic typing, but you weren't. And it's a crime against humanity, to be honest. But yeah, the more I do it, I've been slowly moving away from because we called ourselves the Plaid Posse at one point. We called ourselves the Bengineers and stuff, which I do really enjoy still. But I've just kind of started calling you all gremlins and stinky gremlins, goofy gremlins. I've been a big fan of the Gremlin Squad as we've slowly become. So, who knows? Maybe yet another rebranding. Got a couple of people in chat asking why we're not doing champions today. Reason being, we literally did comp Pokemon-y stuff yesterday. Oh, it's Ghastly. This might have been one of my favorite models from Stadia. It was a really good one. The smoke effect was very, very neat, and you were this cool little ball. Thank you very much, Cartographer Inc., using that Twitch Prime. Very, very much appreciate it. Thank you. Using that Twitch Prime, 51 months, very, very long time. And Darkstorm, you subscribed during the Going Online screen. Thank you so much, buddy. I see you. Thank you. Thank you. 61 months. A lot of primes coming out today. It's been all prime. Oops, all prime. Thank you. Congratulations, you're a fart Pokemon. No, shh. They're a ghost. That looks like a fart. But yeah, we did comp stuff yesterday, specifically doubles comp stuff, and I was like, I want to take a little bit of a breather. But don't worry, there will be more champions. But I didn't want to also have so long between us playing Pisces sessions, just so that we didn't forget everything that was going on. Because we're still doing it. Despite it all, I'm still going. And we have 5 Pokemon, and we're at max level, so it is not nearly as bad as it could be. Obviously, we've lost a lot of friends on the way, but we're persisting, and I really want to see how far we can go. I want to see if we can do it. Maybe we're here to prove the dev wrong, that we can in fact blind Nuzlocke this. Or maybe today I destroy myself. Who knows? We are literally about to go fight a gym, and that's where everything usually goes to shit. Better to call us gremlins than what we actually are, which is tired. I could call you tired gremlins. We can sync them up together. Whoa! Look at these cuties. Tautology. Thank you very much. Wow, this stream's starting off with a bang. Thank you so much. 5 gift subs. Grats to everybody who got some subs there. Very, very much appreciated. See some hearts in chat. Thank you. Merps got murked. Yeah. Thank you, Tautology. Waiting to check your baggage for your flight home. Where were you visiting, buddy? Whereabouts were you? Yeah, there'll be more champions. I'm trying to make a singles team. That was what I was working on last night. I think it's time. Basically, what I'm seeing is it's if you want to play singles, you got to go through the spree of Garchomp and Mega Charizard. They are the best Pokemon on champions. So my recommendation and the team that I'm working around is Mega Starmie. I think Mega Starmie can absolutely fucking annihilate those two. So working on a bit of a Mega Starmie team to put it all together and counter the meta, as it were. Mega Starmie seems excellent. Yeah, they got huge power. Huge power Ice Spinner on a Garchomp. That kills. Because usually the Garchomps are scarfed too, so I think Mega Starmie with Jolly Nature outspeeds. The legs alone can take out whole regions. That's true. I went to Chicago for the Hatsune Miku tour. My best friend did a show on Friday, and I got to hug my best friend as nearly a decade for the first time in the meat space. That rules. That sounds like an A+ trip. Sick. Jamie Page's band Flavor Folly. I'm not familiar with them, but that's very, very cool. Hell yeah. I got caught in a vortex on this league again. Ooh. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get really Pokédolled? That's super cool. That sounds great. When I finally got to hang out in the meat space with a bunch of my Discordy friends and stuff, it was a good time. Granted, we all got COVID, but it was still a very good time. It was really, really fun to like hang out and be with them all. So next time, masks. Although we did it like when we all came together, it was like at the tail end of the pandemic. So it worked out that way too. That was also a time when, you know, price for flights was cheap and stuff, and some of them were coming over from Europe. So had to do what we do, but it was really good. It was nice. I still wear a mask whenever I go out. Yeah, valid. Absolutely. I've been fortunate that I don't get sick too often. I've done a lot of cons, haven't gotten sick. But I tend to, like, in the more enclosed sort of areas and stuff, try to. Yeah, it's all to your comfort level. I respect everybody's, like, wherever they want to be. Yeah, my only thing with masks is I politely request that if you are wearing a mask, that does mean you have to, like, speak up a little bit when you're talking to me specifically. Because a lot of what I do is lip reading. And so when I lose that in, like, really, really noisy spaces, it gets a little bit tough for me, especially if you're on my bad side. But beyond that, it's like, hell yeah. I will 5,000%, like, you know, support anybody who wants to do that. Yeah, had to travel a lot for work. Yeah, I used to travel a lot more. I don't do it nearly as much, although we're going to Vegas at the end of the month, which is really cool. And yeah, it's I mean, I think it doesn't help too that, like, flying has just become an absolute fucking nightmare. I used to be such a big, like, fly enjoyer. I used to love sitting down in a plane. It was amazing. It was super cool. Love the experience. And they've just managed to suck all the whimsy out of, like, air travel. There is it doesn't exist for me. Because, like, even back when, you know, the typical 90s to 80s stand-up bit was, like, making fun of air travel, they didn't have it even a fraction of as bad as we've got it now. At least when they were on a plane, you could kind of go like, you know, not fully spread out, but you could at least go like, and now, if you're the average person like me, you kind of got to go, yep. And now it's time to sit like this for 6 hours. All right. Oh, now we got a little meal. We got a little meal that we get to. Great. All right. Oh, the meal doesn't come with the flight ticket anymore. But we're on this flight for 5 hours. I gotta pay like $40 for this little meal. Tight. All right, sick. Dude, I'm kind of short and it's still bad. I'm thankful that I am not Adam's height only for the for that specific instance, because my knees crunch against the front of the seat. I cannot imagine how it's got to be for you tallies out there. We need an airline version of Scrandle. That's actually a good bit. That's a very, very good bit. That sounds great. Usually it's like the same kind of dealios, but the thing that always blows my mind is how often airlines do fish-based meals. You know? That seems like insanity to me. That seems like the food that I wouldn't even like go near. if it's got to be like a prepackaged kind of dealio. And like, I get it sometimes. I eat it. I'm fine with it, man. But like, it is kind of insane. But see, the airline hates you. Yeah. As a 2-meter guy, finding trousers annoys me more. That's fair. I've discovered I want to give a major shout out to any of my big barrel chested fans, because like I'm not underweight. Let's be clear. I'm a bigger dude. I understand that, but it's never really the tummy that is the issue for me. I am wide. I'm built like the Wall from, you know, the Wall Spider-Man villain who's just a wall. That's me. I'm sideways. And jackets, it's like the sleeve length on an XL is great, but it doesn't quite come across all the way that I'd like. But then if you get an XL, double XL, it comes nicely. But then the sleeves are like I'm wearing a straight jacket. It's tough out here, man. Clothes not designed for the human body. Deep cut reference. They made a HeroClix figure of the Wall last year. Let's fucking go. It's because I always think of there's a panel specifically that like it cracks me up, where it's like it, not only that, it's on a baseball diamond. If you haven't seen it, it's this. He's the Wall. And he can't crawl on him, and he like gets bounced off all the time. It's a good panel. Sounds like we both have similar body types. I've started wearing more XL recently. Yeah, it's like trying to, I don't know. I'm caught in the middle. I'm not quite a double XL, but like some XLs just don't work for me. Bring back old timey villains like the Wall. Yeah, either the Wall or Big Wheel. Shout out to Big Wheel from Spider-Man. What did he have? He had a big wheel. It was like a big Ferris wheel that like he rolled around in. And that was his power. How dangerous could that guy be? Walls don't attack until he loses defender. Dun-dun. But yeah, I feel like the old-timey villains were much more fun. Finding clothes when you don't have traditional body size proportion is hell. I have 2 pairs of pants that fit properly because I had them made for me. Yeah, I've been fortunate that I found a size of pants that works for me, and I've been ordering them for like the past like 4 years, and I haven't had to like swap. They always are in stock, and they're super, super easy to get. It's great. Pants, I've got solved. Shoes, I got like a wider foot, but like, you know, I could put those on fine. T-shirts, I've only recently found the thing that I like that works for me. It's great. And now I just need to find like button-ups and like a coat thing that works properly. Get the butt dragon. Exactly. You gotta have that Arcades. But yeah, I don't know. I've been kind of trying to redo my entire wardrobe lately. And we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Getting custom shirts delivered today because the shirts are either way too short or the sleeves are at my fingertips. Yeah, I'm also like not a long sleeve person. I mean, you've probably seen me. I always have to roll up my sleeves. I don't like having the sleeves go down to my wrist. Hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Yeah, I understand that. sorry, I can understand that, Freya, and just in the terms of like that must I empathize with you. There is a store in Victoria. What is it called? It's like it's specifically yes, there's a store in Victoria called Fat Sisters. And it is a secondhand store that specializes in like large sizes and stuff, and I know it's quite popular for folks out here. I don't actually know. It's like it's a consignment store, and I don't know if they like do delivery or anything like that. But yeah, it's a cool little space, and I'm glad that something like that exists. It's neat, very very cool. But yeah, that's been what's going on here. As for what's going on here, we should probably do our like dulls and stuff that like today. Ever since I stopped wearing trousers, I've happily had no problem finding trousers anymore. There you go. Simply don't wear pants. The wheel had me thinking of Axel from Twisted Metal, just a big angry guy embedded between the monster truck tires. Have you watched the Twisted Metal TV show, Mene? I'm such a huge like advocate for it. It's really fucking good. I also hate when sleeves for jackets hang past my wrist. I think it's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy because my arms are extra long for my body height, so the sleeves are just often too short. Yeah, I don't like having, I don't know, I like having my forearms out because I feel like I can emanate, or if it's too warm, I can get some cool through my, soaking through my arms there. Kilts are comfy and great. Oh, there you go. Sure. Yeah, I bet. Professional clothes do not seem to be made for women more than 100 pounds from what I can tell. Yeah, I don't know. Nicole struggles with it like a little bit too. And like, cause she got the booty. Scrub pants are quite nice. Like she ends up wearing like not exactly scrub pants, but like kind of like joggers that are sort of like similar scrub material. But on the bright side too, I found that like a lot of I just tend to go for like the stretchy denim. Tight stretchy denim is like my fave. And then that, you know, that moves with you. It does have a tendency to depreciate faster than you would if you were getting like regular jeans, I think, but you know, scrubs are better if you can find the right brand. Yeah, totally. Nicole's got like 3 sets, I think, and that's kind of what she rotates throughout the week. Just Metal's on Peacock, and it's one of the worst streaming services. I got it for a trial for the Olympics and it was horrible to use. Yeah, I download everything now. I bought a year subscription to a VPN, started up a Plex server, and that is how I enjoy most things. That is the that's the role that I do now. I paid for things for many years, and yeah, I can't do it anymore, man. It became abundantly clear that my money was not going to the things that I wanted to have continue. So I was like, why would I pay? Shout out specifically to Dark Crystal. You were fucking robbed, and I will never forgive Netflix. Ever. Are you self-hosting? Yeah, we just have like a bunch of us in the Lurk crew just have like a Plex server, or have our Plex servers all linked up, and we share stuff with each other. People not making whimsical shows for me. Exactly. Yeah. Netflix has many things that shouldn't be forgiven for. Very true. Yeah. But don't worry. New season of Big Mouth is the frequent joke that I like making. Still amazed they didn't somehow cancel Arcane. I wonder if Riot had to pay them to do it. Wasn't even necessarily whimsical. It's one of the few dark fantasy worlds there is. It's true. Yeah. I for most part, unless like if there's a way, you know, like for example, if it's like a thing that I'm like, I am supportive of this and I want to see continue, like I'll watch all of the Glitch YouTube specials, you know, the Digital Circus, Murderbots, all those kind of ones specifically because I want to support indie animation and stuff. But you know, all those other kinds of things, I'm just like, I don't know. Yo, Dog of Myth, thank you very much for those 1,000 bits. Still gotta make a new bit animation. I really should just do a co-working stream one of these days. Just so you can see if, because I imagine some of you might be interested in my like workflow process for building like overlays and stuff like that. And I'm got a backlog of things that I need to do behind the scenes. But it's like, there's a in-universe canon graphic novel for the Owl House coming out, and you bet your butts I will be running down to the store and picking that up the moment that it is out. I only have one video service because they're all evil, but Simpsons gives me the feel goods. That's fair. Is it I guess that would be like whatchamacallit, Disney Plus then? That's totes fair. Yeah. Yeah, the I mean, for me it's just like I've basically considered I have a sub for the Plex stuff. Buntack, thank you very, very much for the 3-4 months. Is that resident Pokédol champion of all time? Buntack, almost 3 years. I feel a bit old now. I can't even drink yet. I really appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Almost 3 years. The fact that you stuck with me for so long using that Prime, thank you. I really, really appreciate you. And you get to be a cute little Poliwag now too. You get Disney for free through your internet provider. That's tight. There you go. Yeah, it's like I pay $100 and some for the VPN for the year, and then I pay like a $6 Plex monthly fee so that I can use it on mobile too if I want to. Dropout, sorry, that is one that Nicole pays for. That's Nicole's, like, she's like, this is my little monthly expense that I want. She pays for Dropout. So we do support that because Dropout is great. I love Dropout and Smosh have been like the two big ones. I never thought I'd be like, especially considering where Smosh started back in the day. Smosh has become like one of the ones that both of us, Nicole and I, are quite into as well. And they've, in a beautiful way, like shown that they're like good internet people too, which I appreciate. I don't know. I think I talked about it before, but they on April Fools, they made a video where it made it look like they were going to be playing on their gaming channel Hogwarts Legacy. And if you clicked onto it, they basically opened up with them being like, no, we're playing this like really crappy like shovelware wizards game. And if you thought, go fuck yourself. And every single penny from this video is going to like a trans rights organization. And I was just like, cool. You guys have my support now going forward forever. Yeah, it was like incredibly sick. Spencer and Shane, yeah, they said immediately fuck that game in the first like 10 seconds. And Shane Top is like one of the internet people that I would be like, this is like a dream, like meet and collaborate kind of person. I think they're one of the best current creators now, as well as the various Taskmasters. Yes, totally. Taskmaster's like a big fun one too. Yeah, it was really good. But yeah, and then Dropout sick too. I mean, for years, I mean, like, at this point now, once we eventually are allowed to do guests again on the PPR, that would be, like, a big want, is, like, if we could do, like, a Dropout kind of one, but we'll have to see. As it stands right now, WotC doesn't really let us. It's tough. I mean, I'm just going to take the fact that we have all of our PPRs planned for the year. So, yeah. I've seen clips of them as recommended stuff, but I never really watched anything more than that. Yeah, it's fun. There's like hit or miss things. I don't watch like everything. But yeah. I know Kathleen herself says she suggests Iffy to them every time the contracts go up. Yes. Yeah. If I could meet Brennan, that would be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, there's just it's a good batch of folks, and I mean, it just helps too that Sam is like just seems like an A+ person. He's like what we wish every CEO would act like. I'm surprised that they still let you do PPRs. I've said that for a long time, where it's just like, man, one of these days some Hasbro bean counter is going to be like, why don't we just do this in-house? So That's why it's like I'm gonna try and do every con that I can, every PPR that we do. Like I want to try and do something like 110% because I just want to keep doing this for as long as I can, and then eventually, you know, maybe someday the boot will drop and I can't make ends meet doing this, and I gotta go back to a 9 to 5. But as it stands right now, we're making ends meet. I'm making just enough to live, and we're doing all right. In-house would definitely not draw the same numbers. And it helps too that we've just got, you know, we've got such a lovely community too. We gotta buy Nicole that Switch. Well, fortunately, I was thinking about this because Nicole's obviously, so Nicole, for those of you who are Pocopia folks and watched me, she dismantled the entirety of the mountain in the volcano area. She broke the whole ass thing and has like a straightaway nice valley that she's made that leads to the museum. She systematically like graveled the entire thing out. I was like, okay, well, she's got a big project. I'm not gonna go play Champions, but I realized what I could just do is we still have my old Switch, and I can just play Champions on that. And in fact, from my understanding, it actually runs better on the Switch than it does on the Switch 2. So I can just play Champions there. Thinking about doing something similar with the Skylands since I'm not a fan of that zone. I came around on the Skylands. It ended up being the zone that I've put the most work in to, because I can make like a city, which is kind of fun. Yeah, it ended up shocking me. I do not like the garbage and like the junky kind of things, but I actually kind of don't mind it. It's super yellow, I agree, and that's why I don't like the yellow tile. I get rid of all that. The scrap cube, but the scrap cubes can give you like iron, which is really, really nice. So it works out great for that. So I'm currently working on the volcano area myself. I think for me, my goal will just be I'll just get everything to 10, and then when I do get to play, and then that'll be like a good stopping point for me. And then I'll probably start playing more and doing more fun stuff once Nicole's done with it. Pocopia has been really fun, but like it's such a tailor-made game for Nicole, and you know, that's love, man. I'm just like I'm really happy. I like it whenever she like gets into a game. Yeah, I like watching her do stuff. And then she's really interested in esoteric. That's what I should do. I should start playing esoteric ebb myself. Because then I'll have that game, and I know that she's really interested in playing that game. So then she'll relinquish Pocopia. Bought myself Pocopia due to very bad health issues. I'm happy to answer questions, but are very serious and not fun. And I needed something, and currently the habitats are kind of overwhelming. That's the thing. It is a lot. My biggest suggestion is just focus on like getting each zone to 5, and it doesn't take much to do. A lot of people will be like, well, I don't even want to build a house here until I've completely mapped out everything that I want to do with the zone. And I'm that same way too, but you kind of got to turn that part off in your brain. And realize too that especially when you eventually beat the game, it makes it a lot easier to do these big grand ideas that you've got, but also that there's literally 0 rushes. Why are there 209 habitats and 300 Pokemon? The ones that are very specific to Pokemon are quite annoying, but a lot of those ones that have specific habitats do usually have like 1 or 2 other ones that you can find them in. Like there's one like that's like, this is how you get Clefairy and Clefable, but I found a Clefairy in just like a regular 4-patch, I think. So you don't have to feel like absolutely hemmed in on that, but yeah, there's options for it, you know, and just take it slow. This is one of those games that there's no end game, there's no meta thing. When the events usually show up, at least how it did for Hop Hip, you don't really need to have reached a certain point in the game at all to get them. They just give you new habitats to make and stuff. The only thing is like maybe you'll want to have some extra coins and stuff, but even then it's just, that wasn't even coins, that was just like you needed to go get these researches on the Dream Island, you know. My new Volbeat is two different colors of Tatsugiri. That's wild. I didn't realize all the different colors of Tatsu were there. That was one of the Pokemon that I was thinking about running for the theme team yesterday. Was they were going to be my Mega? Was the was Mega Tatsugiri as my Pokemon that are multiple Pokemon? Because Mega Tatsugiri on the Cobblemon server gets Drizzle, which is kind of sick. But yeah, I'm still shocked that Mega Floette is in Champions and not Mega Tatsu. Yeah. But yeah, Drizzle on Cobblemon server is pretty tight. Especially like as we've seen Mega Frostlass has been doing a lot of work on Champions. The ability to not have to swap out and instead be able to turn on Snow whenever you want is kind of tight. Yeah, so Mega Floette is in Champions and it is only accessible through ZA. So she's being traded for aggressively. So it's made me go, fuck, I'm gonna have to go catch her. Which means I have to boot up ZA again. Yeah, I know. You gotta reach the highest level of the infinite, or like one of the higher levels of the infinite. So, yeah. And for that, I'm gonna need my Switch 2. And I can't. Yeah, rank 15. Yeah, exactly. So, that's what's, you know, so it's not my fault I don't overflow at. But it's been, I don't know, it's been all around, like, I'm enjoying Champions. Is it perfect? No, not even a little bit. There's plenty of glaring issues that I've seen in it. Is it enough to make me mad or angry at the game? No, not at all. I think it's really fun. It's so accessible, dude. It is insane to me that I can go into home, grab some absolutely dog shit, like, IV'd, because IVs don't actually, it doesn't even matter. IVs don't even exist, anymore. But it's like, I was like, oh, fuck, I want a, what was it that I was looking at yesterday? A Hippodon. I wanted a Hippodon. I didn't have a comp-made Hippodon. I had some level 36 thing from a Nuzlocke we did years ago in my Pokemon home. And I'm like, I need a Hippodon. Send in the Hippodon to Champions. Go boop, 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 boop. Done. Instantaneously, I have a comp staple. And I don't know. I just think that's super, super sick. Like, and a lot of people have been, you know, have been like, well, you know, Compass Art was already accessible. It's more than it's ever been. The bottle caps and blah, blah, blah. Dude, not even close to this. Are you kidding me? Like, yes, you could just get a bunch of bottle caps in whatever game. That still requires, like, a fair amount of grinding. Champions is like, I don't know, man. It was the easiest thing in the world for me to just go boop, 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 boop. And you get, like, at minimum, like, I felt like, you know, 2,000 VP a day, right? There aren't even, and people are like, there's not that many Pokemon in there, which means that, like, the 40 tickets you get or whatever will probably do you for whatever kind of Pokemon training you need to do. Yeah. Bottle caps aren't just, like, bought. But, yeah, exactly. You still gotta grind for them. You know, you still gotta, you know, hyper training is still like a pain in the butt. And again, in these other ones, IVs still exist. So, really looking forward to Wind and Waves. I really, really hope that they continue to just. I know people are a little angsty about IVs going away, but I actually think it's great. If they started with every Pokemon, you just could have played. Yeah. I don't know. And people are, we're talking about the, I was concerned about the freemium model just being awful, and it's been great. Haven't had any reason or need to spend a dime. I bought the $10 thing, just so I could have like the extra box slots and stuff like that. $10 for this game. Happy. And I'm like the kind of person that's like, if I'm playing a mobile game and I spend anything more than 4 to 5 hours in that, I will usually buy their starter kit. I support like development and stuff, and B, that's already longer than a movie that you would go see in a theater, and that is like a $60 trip a lot of the times. Right? I can spend $5 to $10 on this thing that's given me, you know, 4 to 5 hours of enjoyment. I am happy to do that, right? That's the thing, Uranus. Well, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the comp scene looks like, but it seems like a lot of grown adults playing it. What do you think about the premium battle pass? Do you think there's enough value there? I don't. Are the stones that are in there locked in the pass, or can you buy like? Because I know you get like Embor. Can you get Emberite from the store using VP? There are age brackets for comp stuff. There we go. That's true. Yeah. Because like if things are locked behind it, then yes, I guess it's worth it. But for the most part, it just looks like it's, I think, a thing that gives you a bunch of things. So I have never, but you know me, I've never been a, I feel like you have to get the battle pass kind of person. I empathize with people that get video game FOMO. I don't quite understand it personally. But like, I don't think people are dumb for feeling that way, you know? I'm just like, if they're like, oh man, and if you don't buy this, you don't get this cool cosmetic for your thing. I'm just like, okay. Does it change the gameplay at all? No, but they look like they're wearing a cool jacket. And I'm like, all right. Tight. Power to the people that want it. And then if something pops up that I'm like, fuck yeah, I really want this, right? Then I'm like, sure, I'll throw it, right? I think their battle pass system needs work. I finished it in 3 days without buying anything. Wow, there you go. I mean, so you mean you want it longer? I think that's how it should go, Fabulous. I love that. Like the Pokemon TCG Live battle pass that they do for every new set is the Pokemon TCG Live, like to play Pokemon TCG online, in my opinion, might be the all-time best trading card game program ever. It's got its bugs, don't get me wrong. I know that it can be a buggy mess at times. Oh my god, I have never felt like I needed to like super buy anything, because you can't even put money into it. You gotta buy QR codes and stuff if you really want to, but they just hand you shit, dude. Every new season that you start playing that game, they're like, new set came out, here's one of like the flagship Pokemon, so here's a deck for that. It was like Mega Lucario was a really big one, and so they were just like, here you go. 0 to 10 too much. You're thinking about Pocket. Pocket is a very different story. I think Pocket is a little bit predatory. Pokemon TCG Online is better. Pocket is, I've actually stopped. I haven't been playing Pocket. Serge has been pretty mad at me for that, by the way. And I know Wheeler's been getting quite into it. Yeah, Pocket is just becoming a little too mobile gamey for me. I like longer battle passes, even if it's just an infinite system where you get like 500 VC. Oh, sure. Yeah, you should like get some sort of like bonus after you keep going. It's like League of Legends has a battle pass system as well that you can put money into. That does get you a bunch of cool things, but like also the free one, you get a bunch of skins and it is just for playing. And then after you beat it, it's got like a couple of extra steps that are just like, here's some bonus in-game currency if you keep going. So I don't know. I understand people's apprehension about battle passes. I also wish they didn't exist. I agree. I am also not a fan of freemium games. I am with you. But I think that they've become such a mainstay in the gaming industry that a lot of games just can't be like, give me $30 for this, hero shooter. Looks like Concord. Because it's just like, a lot of people are like, why would I give you $30 when I can play League of Legends or whatever for free? Or I can play, I can play Overwatch for free, right? And that's the problem. Is like people keep being like, I don't want these battle passy system games to be a thing, but then at the same time, I don't want to pay $50 for a hero shooter, which I also get because god damn, am I sick of hero shooters, dude. Game comes out, looks dope as hell, and then they're like, this is the new PvPvE game, and I'm like, well, deuces, I'm out. Perhaps this means that all those generic hero shooters shouldn't exist. Maybe. Could be. The $50 hero shooter also comes with the super predatory. Some of them do, for sure. They like the extra guy, yeah. Yo, Death Hobbies. Thank you very much for that Prime. 4 months. Welcome back, friend. So many Primes today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's Deadlock. It's free and it's been fun. Yeah, you just have to get you got to get the code for it, which is super easy to get, typically. Exactly. And that's what I am at, Tautology, is if your battle pass is cosmetic, fucking have at her. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. I think the only comparable thing is that I'm willing to throw money at the arrowheads for Helldivers 2 stuff, but also it seems like the game a friend and I tend to play. And yeah, I mean, if you, it really just depends on how much time you're putting into it. I listened to a great podcast about this topic this morning. We're entering a territory where players are feeling pressured to buy MTX to keep the studio alive, not laying off their entire staff. That's tough. I guess I've never considered that, like, I need to do that. But like, I see where they're coming from on that sort of, in that realm, right? Because it's like, if it's a studio and a game that you're really excited for, you want, because like I felt the push for that. There was a game, I don't even know if it's still running. Is Supervive still going, or has it had to close its doors? So Supervive was a battle royale top-down sort of isometric game, very similar to, if y'all might remember, like Battle Right. I think Battle Right also did a battle royale kind of system. It was called Supervive, right? Yeah, Supervive. Yeah, it's still going. And it's one of these games that's like, it's in a tough sort of universe of games. And I was like, I really want to play and support these kind of games, but like, I don't have money to just throw at video games like this, you know? And so it's just, it's tough. Also, why does every game ever that's in the MOBA sort of world need to have a Sun Wukong character? Every single one. Every single game that is like, even a MOBA adjacent is like, yeah, he's the most famous character in fiction. That's crazy to me, man. Target demographic, that's fair. You know why? Yeah, I mean, it's just like, it's so funny to me. We desire monkey magic, yeah. Didn't Supervive shut down February 25th? I have no idea. Did it? Supervive is no longer available on the Steam store. End of service announcement. Yep. We're so grateful for, yeah, there it is. Live service will end on February 25th. That was the thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's just so sad. I don't know about many games that have like had this new sort of IP come out, especially from like an indie developer that's done really, really well lately. I have no idea, Fabulist. Maybe. Yo, Stride the Earth. I don't know why my notifier didn't pop up. Oh, there we go. You're a brand new trainer on the channel. Here's your little badge case. Here's like 6 Pokeballs. Go out and find a team. Thank you so much, buddy. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, yeah, Wukong just isn't all these ones, but I just think it's funny. Because the Great Sage Heaven equals pretty cool. I mean, to be fair, I think Wukong's a cool-ass character. Do you get a starter? Yes. You have a choice between a Grimer and a Lowland Grimer and a Trubbish. Welcome to Garbage Town. Yeah, 6 Pokeballs because Ben doesn't give you the starter. Yeah, you're going Team Trubbish? I don't know. I'm on Team Alolan Grimer. I love that Alolan Grimer. Give me the OG. Yeah, I think not enough love. I was so close to running them yesterday. In fact, that Grimer might have been better than my Goodra. The Goodra was not carrying their weight, I think, in that run. I actually still have to log on to the Cobblemon server and get my championship reward as the current champion of the Cobblemon server. No regional melted vanillite. I would like to see vanillite that's like, yeah, like a snow cone or something. Yo, Diabore, thank you very much for that prime as well, buddy. You get to be one of the best Pokemon of all time. Slowpoke. Power Whip didn't show up. Yeah, nobody's running Gastrodon. But yeah, it's anyways, yeah, we're talking about cosmetics and stuff. I'd just like to see, there hasn't been some new IP, I think, that's like come out that's completely gripped me. Like, I'm looking down my thing. I mean, Deadlock is the closest to do it, but Deadlock is winning off the back of their art team. The gameplay is so fine. Like, I enjoy it, but it's like, I'm not scrambling for a new MOBA, man. But like, I don't know what I would prefer. I mean, you know what I would prefer Deadlock to be is some sort of single player game in that universe. Single player, like RPG. Oh, you know what you know what Deadlock would be so incredible as? XCOM style game where you're trying to like save the city or something like that. And like the various Deadlock characters are like the characters that like you get on your team and stuff. Oh, I need more. I think every time I come back to it, I'm like, dude, Owlcat, XCOM, take a, yeah. The more I think about it, I'm like, I don't think anything hits for like RPG combat the way that XCOM does for me. And I mean, like, Larian Studios, obviously, I think we should consider in there too. It's not quite the same, but it's like, you know, Mechanicus and the only thing is like, I think Rogue Trader was really cool. It was a very neat game. I didn't love the system. You know what I'm saying? The gameplay was fun. I wasn't 100% like super into their system. I didn't like the classes, I guess, for lack of a better term in it, right? I just started a new XCOM run. Join me, Ben. Man, yeah, time to do heavily modded XCOM 2. I wonder if there's like a Pokemon XCOM mod. That'd be kind of hold on. If I go into XCOM and I go into the workshop, what happens if I just type in Pokemon? Pokemon Battle Revolution Announcer Pack, Armor Patterns. This is the mod. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Maybe we found something here. Is this like... I don't think this is anything. Gotta slay them all. Aliens. The music... Oh, it's just a music mod. Okay, never mind. Ben, you can't make everything Pokemon? I don't know what you're talking about. I can get a Quilava hat for everybody. Who's to say that I can't fucking... Who's to say I can't? You're not my fucking dad. That's true. Pokemon Conquest exists, and I don't think I've ever actually played it. You can get the Gardevoir hair. There you go. Perfect. War of the Chosen. Oh, sick. You could just be Cynthia. See, this is what I'm looking for. This, but with just Pokemon models, I think would fucking whip. The closest it seems like we've gotten is like Pokemon armor patterns, which is like whatever. I'll try. If I can make things Pokemon, I'm gonna go for it. There's a Star Wars XCOM Mass Effect coming out soon. Oh, have I seen this? I mean, we also still don't know what this fucking WotC game is. This new, it looks like Wizards of the Coast Mass Effect. Yes, I did, but I didn't finish it. And every time I go, I'm enjoying it. And then some other game comes out. The problem with Midnight Suns is it's so long, dude. But it was fun. I really liked it. Oh, also, okay, minor complaint. I don't love the main character's voice acting in that game. I picked the female protagonist, and I didn't enjoy my voice. It was throwing me off a lot of the time. And like I know that the direction for it was we were supposed to be kind of like me no understand what happening here kind of thing. But yeah, I got that too with the big plate. Okay, cool. I was just like, I don't know. I've heard that maybe the male one hits a little bit better, but it's like how, I don't know. I mean, so with Mass Effect, both are good. You like, I'm happy to go either way, right? The male VA wasn't your favorite either, and so maybe that's why. I was like, I liked everything that was going on. I love the characters and stuff like that. Nico is probably like potentially one of my favorite Marvel characters now at this point. But if I don't like my character, I'm like, I feel like less. I feel like the himbo male worked for you a bit. Okay, maybe that's just what I got to do. Star Wars Zero Company. Oh, you were speaking my language so hard, dude. Star Wars Zero Company. Oh, this looks unspeakably sick. Oh, yeah. Oh, this looks so tight. Oh. This looks really cool. Oh man, I'm there. Yes. Oh, okay, this is literally what I want. Tight. All right. Well, Vic Michaelis voiced the Twi'lek. Oh, that's tight. Cool. All right. As long as it doesn't evolve into who is the most Jedi, sure. Yeah. No, it looks really good. I also didn't finish Chaos Gate. There were certain points when I would get to a point where my team was so banged up and shit that like it felt like I couldn't win. But yeah. Have you played the Mario X game? No, I haven't played the Rabbids one. I heard it shocked a lot of people with how good it is. Oh, interesting, Skylar. Okay, might have to take a look at that. I didn't love the VA either when I watched Corey play it. Yeah. I'll fight and die that FemShep is way better. Well, I mean, I typically go. Because, oh god. Jennifer Hale, right? Right? Yes, Jennifer Hale. She does an amazing job. And I typically, I mean, you know me, I typically play as a female pro tag anyway. But like Mark Meir is from my hometown. And I met him several times when I was working in like the, you know, Edmonton theater world. He's a stand-up dude and he does a fucking banger job too. Does anyone remember we were supposed to get a new Rhythm Heaven? Oh yeah! I remember being like, I'm sure Heather and Ian will be very excited about that. I mean, I need some info. They need to give us some little tidbit into, hey, how's it going on how's it going on Kingdom Hearts 4? How you gonna do? Is it gonna, are we gonna get there? You could just say no. It's okay. I found on balance the female voice actors are usually better as protagonists, and I'm not sure why. So interestingly, whenever I play Mass Effect, if I'm planning on doing a Renegade run, Jennifer Hale. If I'm planning on being a Paragon, it's Mark Meir. I think Mark Meir nails the like, haha, I am Space Hero Man, and I'm here to protect the universe. But if I'm going to be punching a reporter, it's Jennifer Hale. People who thought that game was coming out soon were kidding themselves. I mean, I continue to be in the realm of take as long as you want, man. Let that shit cook. I've never been more proud to be a Pokemon fan than right now, where they're just like, yep, you're probably not going to see the next one until then. Pokemon Champions, is like here, not here or there, but like I'm still having fun and enjoying it. Pokopia is incredible. Dude, I'm just happy that like, you know, I just want these games to come out great because I also love Star Wars. You know me, I'm a big Star Wars fan, and like, God, I was so tremendously underwhelmed by fuck, I can't even remember the name. Ubisoft Star Wars game, Rogue, where you were the rebel, the Outlaws. Thank you. Yeah, Outlaw was. It wasn't bad. It was just so nothing. And like, I mean, the fucking Sabacc ruled. I loved that. It was so tremendous. I remember talking to Wiggins about it, right? And we were both just like, yeah, I mean, it was cool to run around in the universe, man, but like, it just didn't do anything. Yeah. It was, unfortunately, a game, in my opinion, that felt like it was directed by people who didn't want to do anything new in the genre. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to make their own game. They wanted to make a game that, by the numbers, made sense as a video game, but with a Star Wars skin. You know? Like, they were like, well, what do people like? Fucking love open world. All right, open world game. And they like doing little side missions as they're going around that world to like make it feel alive and stuff, right? And like, yeah, I think they figured that the Star Wars universe would just carry it, but it also just didn't help that, oh my gosh, what was her name? Katie? I'm probably way off. What is the main character's name in that game? Cat? Yeah, it was like Cat or Kit. Oh, it's K something. Yes, K whatever. But yeah, K was K Vess. Yeah. She had the makings of a cool character. But she had no convictions. She was very similar to the take that I've seen about Jyn. Like Jyn Erso from Rogue One, how she's like, how Jyn is like, fuck the rebels, I will never join them, they're the reason my dad's dead, I hate them, and they're like, but we really need you. And she was like, you make a good point, I will stand up for all of you. And it's just like, okay. And like, and Kay was sort of like the same way. Like, she's just like, I think she started off with some sort of convictions, and it just like, whoop, we kind of just sort of went with whatever. And also, like, there felt like there was like a lot of the time there was no stakes in it. Like, you know, your character would go up and they'd be like, I need you to do this, and she'd be like, no way am I doing that. And they're like, oh, damn, all right, well, it will be good if you did. And she's like, you know what, you twisted my arm, time to do it, right? And then they did the Vader rug pull, yeah. And Vader was in it. It was like, yeah, they needed to add it, yeah. Andor carried Rogue One, for sure. Yeah. Jyn was A-okay for Rogue One, but wow, does the character look threadbare after watching Andor? That's, yeah. I mean, Cassian is just like, also is great. Love Cassian. Go Cassian. Basically, the moral version of player sexual. Protag will hold whatever morals the story needs in the moment. Yeah. I mean, like, it seems like that game, especially because they had like the reputation system with the various factions, probably would have benefited from like it being less of a, I don't know, it probably should have been a little more conversation dialogue picking, kind of, where, you know, you could really piss off one to go help out another and stuff, which you could, but like, I don't know, it was strange. Yeah, bargaining system, sure. But, you know, we've got the new whatchamacallit, the new Old Republic game coming out. So, you know, fingers crossed. I think people are just looking for, I don't understand how we can't look at Baldur's Gate 3 and its success and be like, okay, people are looking for a very story narrative driven experience, and like, I understand. I am not discounting the amount of fucking work that game took. Like, it was a monumental undertaking, and frankly, the fact that Baldur's Gate 3 exists at all is incredible. It's kind, yeah, and I mean, Larian is like sort of insane in the membrane at times, but like, but it is just like, it's very clear that like gamers, this is something that like people are really excited about, and like, and I feel like I don't know, have we gotten something in the past couple of years that's sort of like that? And that's the thing, it is a huge amount of dead time, so that might be what it is, right? Grun, you're so right. Like, it's like, okay, so BG3 did good, people were really inspired by it, it's gonna be like 6 years, maybe, till we get like, you know, another thing that is like that hits, and I'm hoping that that's what the new Old Republic game is, or I'm hoping that that's what this new WotC Mass Effect looking ass game is, right? Because I don't know if I can do another Dragon Age the way that Dragon Age hit. Dragon Age was the most recent of the like, well, we'll give this a go, but have half the soul that that like, you know, people expect out of this. Dragon Age was so close, but it didn't have any, it didn't have the substance personally for me. I didn't end up finishing the most recent Dragon Age one. Don't make me think about Veilguard. Yeah, Veilguard is the epitome of like what I think we've kind of been talking about with Kay, right? It was just like, it was too, I mean, I think if you were looking for something that was more Saturday afternoon cartoon, it was probably banger for you. I know that Jacob loved it, which surprised the shit out of me. But like, yeah, I don't know. You know, I feel like I loved seeing the pipeline from people being like, I feel like 90% of the people who started playing Baldur's Gate 3, you know, were like, fuck Lae'zel, hate Lae'zel, she's the worst. And by the end, everyone was like, Lae'zel might be one of the best of the companions. Fucking love Lae'zel. I loved her. And it's just like, you need to have characters that exist like her to add conviction into the game. I like Karlach. I wouldn't say that she was my favorite. Like, I mean, sorry, she was the one I romanced, you know, first in a heartbeat. But like, initially she was a little too happy-go-lucky for me, I think, at times. But yeah, sure, Shadowheart is also a great example. I don't think she was nearly as like in your face as Lae'zel was, but Shadowheart was also like, hey, let's be buddies, and she'd be like, go fuck yourself. Like, and they're all great, right? And I think it's that like the friction and each of these characters being a character of themselves, which was so nice, right? Shadowheart was very easy to win over. I mean, I think I haven't played. I've been considering doing another playthrough because I haven't done like, I didn't do anything with that last big patch. I beat Baldur's Gate 3 in essentially their first patch cycle, before the rewrites, before the new classes or subclasses, before all of that. So I think it might be worth me like going back and playing through it again. I think at this time, before the game was even done, basically, yeah. So I'd be interested to go see and go through it. Never fully did a Dark Urge playthrough. Do a Dirge run, yeah. Do you remember when I was streaming it for the first time and I clicked Dark Urge to start and everyone was like, oh no, I'm glad I did not finish that series. Dark Urge is a little is different. I don't know. Maybe I might want to experience everybody's story in full, but that might be what I get to do while Nicole's playing through Pacopia still, is I might boot up the old Steam Deck because it runs really nice on Steam Deck. So Dirge is great. Just keep animal talk up at all times. Sure. I remember jokingly telling you to leave nudity on and you listening. Yeah, we saw peepees. Peepees and boobas. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's funny that I talk like a big game about like wanting these like RPGs and these very long form ones, but it's like, obviously, when am I playing these? You know, when do I have the time, dude? When do I like? I constantly say I'm like, oh, I didn't finish this game because it's like 60 fucking hours, right? And it's just like, it is not a quick game, and the games that have been the most serving for me have been like roguelike RPGs and stuff like that. I still haven't picked up Slay the Spire 2, but dude, okay, so I tried Metaphor. I've talked about this before and it just didn't do enough for me, but I did like what was going on. The battle system was just super boring after like I was like, I put in a good amount of time, and I've heard it gets much better later on, but I put like 15 hours into Metaphor, which I understand is nothing. And I was like, but at 15 hours, if the battle system like isn't hitting for me, I don't know if I can keep going. Just getting the nostalgia hit, sitting about an epic RPG is enough for the price of admission. It's true. I know, yeah. I also, when I was playing it, it was because it was on the Game Pass, and I don't have Game Pass anymore. Because we all know why. God. Game Pass is like literally the best example of a company having a good thing and then just shooting itself in the foot. JRPGs take too long to be the best. Yeah, it's a bit too much for me. Right? Yeah. Another game that I think was like really, really good for me was Against the Storm. Great example of like, I don't have time to do like a huge, big, long city builder playthrough. Oh, Against the Storm, if you haven't played, genuinely might be one of my favorite games in like the genre of like city builders. And again, I've lost it because I don't have Game Pass anymore, but I might rebuy it because what a banger. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have said that I should try the Shin Megami Tensei games. But that also sounds like a really, really long time. It's the same reason that I haven't picked up any of the Digimon games, because I'm just like, it's a big-ass JRPG, dude. Shin Megami Tensei is Pokemon, but with boobs and wieners, from what I've heard. There is just, like, wiener Pokemon. Wait, it's 70% off? Is it on Steam right now? Oh, okay. I'm picking up Against the Storm today. Oh, is there, like, big sales going on? That's insane. Okay, well, glad somebody said that. I will probably pick up Against the Storm again. This game fucking whips. So good. I wonder if I can actually play this on Steam Deck with like the touchpad. Probably. Raw Fury is also having a publisher sale. What do they got on here? I still haven't played Routine. Oops, that's the wrong one. I've heard I'm supposed to play Routine. Oh, okay. Well, it's only 10%. That's not a real sell, but I mean, we'll probably get it now. Might as well. So many games, dude. This is what I'm saying, right? Like how with all these amazing games out, am I supposed to play like an 80-hour JRPG? I can't do it. Deep Dish Dungeon is supposed to be kind of like, it looks really cute too. It's like a friend kind of game. I didn't even realize they made a Snufkin game that's very cute as well. Yeah. Hold on, is Digimon on sale yet? Again? Nope. $93. That's what I'm saying. I'm interested. I ain't $93 interested. Routine is also on the Lure account. Oh yeah. There we go. You know what I need to do is just do a bonus stream of Esoteric Ebb, and then I own it. Or wait until Talking Sim does it. I think Digimon is my next RPG to play. I mean, people have been saying such amazing things about it, you know? I want to try out that Trash Man RPG. My buddy Kaosa played it, and it was very funny. It has Undertale vibes, with like the writing style and stuff. So yeah, if that's your jam. Ben, my boy, you need a better currency. Yeah, cat hurts, dude. Yeah, Kingdoms of the Dump. Yeah, it's great. I can't remember the name, but like all the character names are so the main character name for that game, God, what is it? Kingdoms of the Dump garbage can character name. I remember it like cracked me up. Right, Dustin Binsley is the garbage can character. Which is like, it's so yeah, the writing in that game looked absolutely incredible. Can you play Undertale if you're bad at bullet hells? Yes, 100%. 100%. You get great at it, I think, as you go along, and there are difficulty levels, I believe, as well. There's also like, I don't know, I think like I'm not amazing at rhythm games, but I ended up beating Everhood. Everhood ended up being a much better game than I thought it was. I know there's a second one. I haven't played it. Yeah. Yeah, there's just, I don't know, there's so many games, and with so many games, I don't know why I have so many hobbies that aren't gaming too. Dude, somebody, I think I talked about this on the painting stream over that we did on the miniature night we had most recently. There's somebody in town who, oh, it even went down. They brought it down to a criminal. There's like 4,000 points of Night Haunt models on Facebook Marketplace, like not too far from me, for $300. And I'm like, no, I can't. But when I will literally never play, and I'm like, I know it's a fucking steal, dude. But I'm like, I cannot. And I've been so good. Nicole's like, one thing that I really appreciate about you is that I actually spend very little money on my hobbies. If I get new models, it's by selling magic cards or like using credit that I have. I spend actually the only thing that I can't really do is video games. And so like I will buy a Pokemon game, I will buy this or whatever. But for like models and magic cards and like basically any hobby that I have it basically has to be, if something's coming in, something's got to go out, you know. That's that I mean, just from like a thing. But I was just like, if I picked that up, I would basically have my Night Haunt army if I ever wanted to play Sigmar, and it's like already painted and stuff. And it would just be done. And then anytime I wanted to learn, like, because that's the thing, is at some point I know I'm probably going to want to try like main Age of Sigmar, and I would just have it ready to go. But I'm staying strong. I messaged them though. Here's what I did do though. I messaged them and was like, hey, bit of a weird ask. Are you specifically looking for cash? Because if you're just looking to eventually turn it into more models and stuff, I have about $300 of credit at this LGS that has Warhammer product. I will buy you $300 of Warhammer product of your choosing if this is something you're interested in. And they were like, I would actually take that up on you, or take you up on that offer if I wasn't selling this specifically because my partner didn't want more. They wanted to get rid of models in the house, and I was like, fuck. That's what my partner wants too. And then we just like laughed, and I'm like, okay, but I'm currently selling a bunch of stuff, so letting you know that I'm interested in this. I just can't, you know, condone myself spending this kind of money right now. They're like, totally understandable. It's here if you end up wanting that. So yeah, sounds like we should just be dating each other, and then we can get as much, you know, plastic as we want. I got my Switch too and paid for part of my honeymoon from selling my altered cards. So I'm in an incredibly fortunate position where I get a lot of free magic cards because of what I do, right? That's how I'm able to do all the magic stuff I do, is because of WotC product. Straight up. What we do is, with all that product that we get, there's 4 or 5 of us at the office who do most of the magic brewing and building. So at the end of every set, we just do a draft of all the cards that we need. And we get, if there's like 4 ofs, then we give it to each of us. It's the Highlander crew, basically. And then that's how I do most of my stuff. And it's hard to be like, I can't sell that stuff because it's for my job. And there's no way I would get the amount of money that those cards are worth in a scanned sort of environment. But even half of what my collection is worth would go a long ass way. And that's like not even, I don't even have power. I think the most expensive card I have is a 2nd edition Badlands. Like, my dream is that, like, if I stop doing this, I could text Brian and Olivia and be like, hey, do you want to buy my collection? I'll take like 70% of what it's worth. And that would get me a fair chunk of change. I mean, and that's it too, Phoenix. If I ever left, I would probably hop out. I like Magic, but I would probably just like have a commander deck or something that I'm interested in keeping alive, and the rest would probably just all go. That'd be the angle that I would shoot for it. But hey, guess what? I think I missed the Pokédol cutoff. I don't actually, I think I set it at 1. Let me see here. I just realized I've been yapping for an hour and a half. Y'all got me talking. There's 37 minutes left. All right, let's do it. But what the what is happening? Why is it? I went into the site and it was like this. What is happening? What is wrong with... Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. Okay, great. It just failed to load. Yeah. All right, let's do the league. Who's winning? In 2 guesses and 30 seconds, it's Diabore. All right. What? Wait. Huh? Oh. Slightly less seconds, but 1 more guess with Phoenix at 3. Wow. All right. Diabore got it in 2. I'm trying to think who Diabore. I'm wondering if I can look at these people and guess and get it based on their amount of guesses. I'm gonna try something here. We're gonna go Leafeon. Okay, so it is a stage 2 not fully evolved monotype from a newer generation. Let's go like... Oh, I guess she counts as yellow. Oh, it's Gen 5 though. Okay, all right. I would consider this maybe orange. I don't know. It's fine. Okay, all right, but I'm in the right zone. Yellow, not yellow, red, or green, but it can be found in the grassland. Okay. You got stuck in monotype hell again? Yeah, I mean, that's how it is. Okay, and it is a 3-stager. And it's a monotype. If it's Gen 5, could it be like Servine? But it's not green. Found in a grassland. Sometimes. It is also not grass. Yeah, right. Duh. Could it be like... Is Duosian maybe? No, but it's not green. It's not green. What about like... No, Palpitotis dual type. What about like... Girder? Nope. Okay, but we're getting close. And it can... Okay, grassland or city. Grassland or city... Is it... Herdier? Got there. All right. Yeah, got stuck a little bit there, but I'll take 4 guesses. 4 guesses gets me to 16th? Jesus Christ. Y'all are on fire today. Holy moly. Yeah, all right, all right, all right. This took me 7? Oh, man. Holy moly. Shout out to Buntech, by the way, who continues to be... What are they at? 8? 8 wins? Wow. All right. So how'd you get there, Diabore? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So you got... Everybody who had a Gen 5... I guess if I had Scolipede, I would have known that... See, I fucked myself. I keep betraying the bug horse, and the bug horse betrays me. I like how you also went for... You were thinking about Servine, though. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, if you go... It is nice, though, that if you do go, like, a little bit more... It seems like everybody is going Gen 5 right now. Yeah, literally everyone. Yeah, but if you, like, go, like, 3... or like 7 and it goes up or down on those respectively, like you feel like a genius because you're kind of more honed in on it. Yeah, it's literally the middle. Yeah, because I guess then you know from there, but it's like there is quite a bit of space between the two. So GG's everybody. All right, silhouette for today is a cherubi. No, Bound Sweet, sorry. It loves the honey of flowers and steals honey collected by Combe. Oh. Like a Teddy Ursa? Ursaring? It's a bug flyer. Oh. Not Butterfree. Fucking not Dustox. Beautifly? Beautifly? No. Is it? I mean, it should. No, there's no way it's Vespiquen. Evolution state fully. No, okay. From Gen 4. I mean, so this narrows it down in that it's a bug flyer, so I guess it's like Motham? Never in a million years, dude, would I have thought Motham was like a honey fiend. This one got my ass. I do not think about Motham very often, I'll tell you. Is this wallet? Yeah. Very nice. I have got so many faces on here. You get like, oh, I really like angry Sneasel and Sprigatito. There we go. All right. Oh, you can like look based on like various looks and stuff. That's kind of fun. Stick with your shiny Stakataka. I will stick with my Gudra. But eventually, we'll get that Hisuian one. All right. Food crimes time, and then we'll play some games today. Doop, 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 boop-a-da-boop. Alrighty. Ben's struggling not to say weed cat. Yeah. Yep. You read me like a book, dude. I'm just like, gotta birth it from my brain here. Ah, that's me. I'm your standard liege. Chicken tenders and fries with Andalouse sauce. Ooh. This looks, both of these look, the Bull Pit Beast. 12.16. These are both so reasonable and good. I want both of these. Oh, I'm hungry now. I don't even know what Andalouse sauce is. Let me see. Hold on. Andalouse sauce is a Belgian condiment served with fries, typically. The sauce is also popular and widely used throughout Luxembourg. It consists of mayonnaise, tomato paste, peppers such as pimentos, and roasted bell peppers. Well, sure. I'm on team chicken tenders. Shocking nobody, I think. All right, let's get into it. We've got the steak sandwich, black garlic mayo, rocket. I don't know what that means. Onion ring and chips for $44 versus the burntest hot dog bun I've ever done see. That thing, that's a Pharaoh wiener right there, man. That poor hot dog must be so scared. It's like trapped inside this like terrifying Iron Maiden of wheat. Yeah, I mean, I was about to be like $44 might be too much for people, but I mean, against this hot dog, I think we're laughing. We have the fish and chips with mushy peas and tartare sauce versus the Hawkeye Porky Bowl, barbecue pulled pork cheese, chips, cheese sauce, and crispy onions. I mean, this looks good. I'd mess with both of these. Again, mushy peas. Also, fish doesn't usually do too well, unfortunately, on here. Love fish and chips. Love fish and chips. But yeah, not a fan. Also, these peas kind of look like broccoli almost over here. Like a smushed up broccoli. It's not looking very good. That's insanity to me. What are you talking about? Okay, 77% is insane for that. Okay, jacket potato with beans and mush. That's nightmare food for me, dude. Versus the two pork belly sandwiches. It's probably like a pork belly like banh mi with some spring rolls, and you get little chips. Oh, people don't read, they just click the pretty picture. It's true. I mean, we're going right, obvious. That is criminally low. 32%. I don't know why I'm getting all rised up, because I know that scramblers are fucking idiots, but like, oh my god, what is happening today? Oh, was it $80? I see. Oh no, see, it's me. I'm the fool. All right. Listen, I went by the shiny picture this time. And maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe we need to return to form, Twitch chat. I'm turning off my targeting computer. I'm turning off my targeting computer. Be gone. Images only. It's the most mid hot dog in the world versus some sort of loaded fries nonsense. We're going with the wet fries. Even though this hot dog looks fine. We've got this amazing, ooh, the bubble waffle with the ice cream and the straws versus the chicken box that also just looks totally reasonable. Could be wings. Could be little chicky strips. But I bet you this costs like 40 bucks. I don't know. I feel like people are always mid on desserts. There's a dessert debuff that runs pretty rampant on Scrandle. Knew it. All right. We'll put the targeting computer back on. Chicken and gyros and chips versus a scone and hot drink with jam. I mean, the right looks really good. You get a lot of fucking chicken too. I think the best thing about this is they overload the chicken. You let the chicken fall out as you're eating it all over your fries, and then you just get a nice little slop tray that you get to eat. I'm there, man. Ooh, the salted herring sandwich for $3 or a Philly cheesesteak. What am I looking at? England, you're not even trying. Why are there like peppers and shit? What are you doing? What kind of meat is this? This is some mystery ass meat, dude. That's Philly shoe leather, yeah. What is happening? That's like a microwave cheesesteak that they didn't even melt the cheese. Yeah, well, I mean, I would hope they didn't put this in the microwave considering it's all in like the tin foil. That's crazy. I like salted herring. Yeah, all right, let's go. We got the jerk chicken loaded fries. These actually look pretty decent versus a pork Wellington included in the hospitality ticket. I mean, that looks really good. That's a nice little meal right there. You got some vegetables. I don't know what else is on the side here. Maybe some like halloumi or like potatoes or something. Sheffield Wednesday went into administration this year, and I think I know why. I don't know what that means, but but I am glad and or sad about it. That's a quarter of a tenderloin. That's so much pork. That's the dream. It means they're broke. Oh, interesting. Free? No, all right. I was down with the bourgeois food. Polish hot dog for $20. $20 hot dog versus a hot dog $11. Oh. Okay. Like, would you pay double for what looks like a better hot dog? Yeah, like $20. And it's like, it's a good looking weenie. I mean, I hate that they gave you the bun that's not connected. That makes me sad. Does anybody else's hot dog just feel worse when it's not like, you know, taco-ified like this? We're going left. Oh my God, insanity, dude. All right, hot dog versus 4 sausage hot dog. There's 4 sausages in there with cheese. Brazil buff, $7. It's less than the single sad hot dog. You get 4 hot dogs. Quad dogging it with some parm. I'd fuck this up, dude. Holy, today was rough, man. I always know that, like, I'm objectively right when I'm below average on here. If I'm below average, I mean, we should have seen how much was the... Oh, see, that's why. Wings and chips for only 11 bucks. That's why. The targeting computer would have been quite helpful, I think, in this instance. I should have guessed the jerk chicken. I love a pork well. It's free. It's free, man. I mean, they probably paid like $700 for the tickets, but you know, free. I also thought it was going to be expensive. Chicken wings tend to be stupid expensive for what you're getting, and I don't understand why. I don't even think the process is like that difficult for chicken wings, but it's always like, you know, $20 for 8, right? They'll be like a pound of wings, and that's like maybe 8 wings. Boneless wings in particular are rare, are criminal. Yeah, especially they're like, oh, and if they're boneless, then we can charge like an extra $5-10. It's insane, dude. 8 chicken wings is 4 dead chickens. You know, that's fair. They've only got 2 of them. We should start making multi-wing. We should start making biblically accurate angel chickens. There's a lawsuit against Buffalo Wild Wing about boneless wings. That's the thing. Boneless wings are just chicken nuggets. And I feel like more people want that, you know? The lawsuit failed. I just like it when big companies get sued. I don't even care what it's about. Boneless wings are more food for less. Yeah. Boneless wings are more, I mean, in general, I don't care either way. I like bone in, I like bone out. But I'm also one of those people that I feel like if you are one of the people who doesn't like eating cartilage, then just go for boneless. I that whole bone, I make that thing go. There was a period of time where I would crack the bone and slurp the marrow because I was a little psychopath kid. You eat the whole thing, go. I was a monster. I was a little Tyrannosaurus Rex. I gnawed on it like a nasty little orc, yeah. I think I've told the story before, but there was a period of time where, as a kid, I would only eat meat. I refused to eat anything else. And my parents sat me down and they're like, Ben, you have to eat better. You can't just have like a steak for dinner every night. And we talk about it all the time. I was like 10 or something like that. And I'd be like, you would be having this conversation with me if I only ate vegetables all the time. And my dad was like, yeah, you're right. And I was like, you're being a hypocrite. They're like, no. And so, you know, eventually I had to learn how to spread out my food eating habits. Which is funny because it's like now I'm about vegetables. Yes, but also no. Yeah, obviously you do need like some form of protein. I couldn't just eat vegetables. But now we eat a lot of broccoli in this house. Ben, what are your favorite basics to use for commander decks? I'm making a dream deck, and I've gotten decision paralysis on lands. The EOE basic lands are the de facto best lands in Magic the Gathering right now. Close second are the Kamigawa fancy full art ones. Those are the two. Except for the Kamigawa, one of the Kamigawa swamps that looks like a mountain. But the basic lands from EOE are the best lands in Magic the Gathering. Mic drop. I don't think anything beats it. The Theros symbol lands are cool, and I do have a full set of those for mountains and islands. But were you at unbasics? They were the ones that I was using just before the EOE ones. But the Infinity ones are a little. I think this the Unfinity basic lands are World of Warcraft, and in terms of art direction, and the EOE ones are Final Fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like the Infinity ones are kind of cartoony in a way, and the EOE ones are very like fancy pretty, right? So it depends on which direction, but I will use either of them sort of interchangeably, but I think the EOE basic ones are so good. Love them, love them, love them. If we're talking non full arts, if I were to just use like regular style basics, it's the chippy lands. The chippy lands are my favorite, hands down. If you're not familiar, they're also incredibly fucking expensive. Last time I checked. They are these ones. They've got like the like tessellation kind of stuff in the background. This one's okay. But I'm talking like this. The chippy swamp. The forest is okay, but yeah, they're the ones that have this look to them. Yeah, the art is like really fucking good on these. Actually, I guess they're not too bad. It looks like you can get them. I mean, if you get like the fancy ones, yeah, this one's okay. But yeah, it's specifically like the chippy swamp, I think, is one of my favorite like regular style lands of all time. I do really like these forests as well, but this is like, this in foil is like one of my favorite land of all time. Absolute banger. Funnily enough, if we're talking magic art, my favorite art is from, it's actually funny, DJ Leslie is gonna be here. Mischievous Poltergeist. I've never played this card. It's not good, but I love the art of this card. I love all of DJ Leslie's, like I love their art style. It's kind of my, he's just got kind of one of my, I don't know, I just really like the style of his cards. They feel very, plus you get like the cloud spirit, the big poofy cheeks and stuff like that. It just feels very like fantasy book for kids, you know. It just, there's something about it. Yeah, also Goblin Game and whatnot. Yeah, I think he's actually gonna be at Vegas, so yeah. Crop rotation, it's the, you know it well. Yeah, this is like the crop rotation art that everybody runs, you know. So yeah, very, very pretty, very, very pretty. Nether Shadow is also good. They've just got like none of their cards. Noble Benefactor is a very funny one that I like. Like not a lot of like absolute hits. It's like Brainstorm, Terminate, Crop Rot. People still run Verdant Force from time to time, but like not a lot of these. Wirewood Savage is fun too, but like they're not like it's not a lot of like all-time bangers. But yeah, one of my favorite magic cards. I don't know why, I couldn't tell you, but it's the Mischievous Poltergeist. I just really love the art for this. It feels very like this is a main character in a young adult novel, and this is like a whimsical spirit that's like hitting them with like riddles, you know. I don't know, it just it hits for me. I really, really like the art for this one, so yeah. I've never been like a, I can like tell you like the hits of X artists, but if a card art resonates with me, I tend to remember it. But I'm definitely not a magic artist knower unless it's like an iconic card that I think about a lot, right? Or they're just like such a prolific name within the scene and they've got hundreds and hundreds of cards under their belt. Then I end up doing it. So yeah. The Rebecca Guay Path to Exile. Cool. Yeah. I'm trying to think like if there's been an art that's in most like recent sets that's like absolutely just whipped for me. I don't think. What was like, I'd have to think about the like, there was one from EOE that I was like, I cannot believe that this is something that we just get to have on a piece of cardboard. It's probably an EOE. Let me take a peek here. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Welcome back to the void, everybody. I'll have to fix this in a sec here. It's probably an EOE art. I don't know which one it would be, though. Anyways, yeah. Some big ones there. Sammy from EOE, yeah. I mean, I really liked the alt lands here. Hold on. Ugh. 1 sec. Yeah, these ones. I know some people might be like mixed on them, but I thought that these like alt lands were super cool. Like, look at this lava claw reaches. This shit fucking is sick. The swarm yard with this like big space whale. Like, these are so cool. Super void. This one less so. I don't love that, but yeah, these might be some of the best. Creeping tar pit looks incredible. Yeah. Very, very neat. Very, very neat. I liked them a lot. There's been a lot of cool art directions. And then there's also been some like real ones that have not been great. Looking at you, Toidle. Also, look at this fucking like wandering fumarole, dude. Look at this shit. This looks so sick, dude. Yeah. I don't know. I like them a lot. I think I also just like... I really like sci-fi in the Magic universe. Dude, the Ancient Tomb? The fucking Ancient Tomb is so cool. Like, I love this. It's got like some sort of like fucking like Titan living in the center of the planet that they're like unearthing or whatever. Like, this is so undeniably sick. Just so many good ones. So I like, yeah. I really like vehicles as a mechanic too. I should really rebuild that deck. Just super cool. Anyways, Magic the Gathering. Am I right? Magic the Gathering. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I continue to just say that, like, love or hate Universes Beyond. I just appreciate that people get to experience X thing that they enjoy in a game that won't just go away, you know? So let me tell you, I've gotten into various IPs of TCGs over the years that they've like, we'll make a card game, and then it lasts for maybe 2 years tops. Magic's not going anywhere. Love it or hate it, like, you've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in your game, our game now, and like whatever, right? I have never played the Chandelar video game. I figured that because Wheeler had played it so many times, people are kind of like tired of it, but I'd love to give it a go. I don't have to care about the Final Fantasy TCG to enjoy my Final Fantasy cards. That's fair. I mean, just keeping it for the art is extremely valid, dude. I mean, I have been saying that we need more games like Chandelar and the Pokemon TCG Game Boy game. Love... This is like a TCG game, but like you are on like a epic quest or an adventure. PvE card game. Yeah. I wonder how hard that would be to do. Probably like incredibly difficult, but I'm just like wondering if you could take the framework and the AI of the Pokemon TCG for Game Boy and make your own game out of it. SteamWorld Quest is like that, and I want more. It's not really. SteamWorld Quest to me is more controlled, like Slay the Spire. Like, it's not a roguelike, but it's like, it's more of a deck builder fighter. Yeah. I want like a TCG game. Sure, you're like, yes, right? Like, I like, if you're looking for like deck builder and stuff like that. Yeah, I agreed though. It's like in the direction. Would you ever build a Pokemon fan game? There was very early on in my streamer career where we talked about doing something like that. And that was when I was very young and like, stars in my eyes and unrealistic about work-life expectations. Nowadays, probably not. But it would be undeniably cool. Yeah. Less jaded and more realistic. I've just got so in that time I was single. I was a single guy. I was young. I would stay up till 4 in the morning playing video games, sometimes streaming. Now I got a life. I got a lot of things I'm responsible for and stuff. And so now I just play. I like to play games, but instead I use it to do like fun, creative endeavors. I had because like the song that I most recently wrote to me proved that, you know what? I still fucking got it. I don't like to toot my own horn very much, but dude, I still fucking got it. I can still do some funny shit. I think I did all right. That was pre-Nicole. I remember that, but that's illegal. Yeah. Well, I mean, we have been together for like 7 years. Pre-Nicole feels like such a long time ago, you know? But it do exist. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not over the hill yet. I'm still an adult who can do things out here. Love seeing strangers popping off over you. The response has been pretty sick, actually, too. Yeah. Both on YouTube and on Instagram. It's doing pretty good. I just want to point out that the current reels that are doing the best on Instagram on the Loading Ready Run channel are, you know, things that I've worked on. Anyways, no more glazing myself. Let's play some Pokemon. World definitely needs more stuff like your song at the moment. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, you know? We can still realize that the horrors are unending, but simultaneously, you don't need to constantly be thinking about it all the time. And so it's my job to make you forget about it for just for a little bit. Not forget about it, just not have to feel exposed to it all the time. Glaze that, man. I don't, Squire, I said that like I read that like a video game voice or a game show voice. I actually don't think I've ever heard your song. Well, the lawyer YouTube's right there. CLRFTG. Yeah, disassociate, but in a healthy way, for sure, for sure. 1 to 2 hours of yapping quickly dies, another hour of yapping, and maybe some video games. That is how I operate. I mean, I've talked about, or one of the things that I thought about for a while was instead of playing games, I would do 1 to 2 streams a week, and instead it'd be a show. It'd be a lot like Good Morning Moonbase, and I would do 2 of those a week. But that sounds like a lot of work. That sounds like a lot of work, and that's the, you know, it's I also just kind of like playing Pokemon games with y'all, you know. So this is where we spin a wheel and get shot. Yeah, exactly. That's planning and writing, and it realistically, instead, what this is my creative outlet. I don't want to force myself to have to make things all the time. You know, instead, I think the thing, like, the song was such a, I got hit by a creative inspiration and I follow that to its like logical endpoint. If I have to force out a idea baby twice to thrice a week, that might be too much for me. I do. I mean, we officially have just hit the 2 hour mark. So what we're gonna do here is I'm just gonna take a brief break, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna play some Pokemon. All right? All right. Let me throw on some tunage here. we're back. Hello, everyone. All right. Well, it's happening. You know what time it is. We're going to the hell dimension. Do you want to come in there, baby? Okay, he wants to be underneath the desk today. Yeah. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. It's been a little bit, but we're here. Oh, I gotta add one Pokemon, I think, to the overlay. I don't know who I'm missing. Hey, so we're about to go fight the third gym. If you don't remember, we've lost a lot of friends along the way. Welcome to Pokemon Pisces. This is a fan-made game where it's basically... Do you know sort of about Pokemon? Great. Because any interior knowledge of the game you might have is doing you a disservice here. All the rules have kind of been turned upside down, dude. And we're discovering it as we're going along. So, yeah. Yeah, we lost Merb. But you know what? Our team's looking pretty sick. Who do I need to... Right! We have our newest member! We have to add Steve to the overlay. Sweet, sweet Steve. So off stream, you'll be happy to know I got us up to the level cap, which is currently 22. So until we beat the gym, this is the maximum of level of power that we're allowed to have. So let's go through and reintroduce you to everybody on the team, because, you know, it's been a little bit. It's been a couple of days. The level cap wasn't very far away. I mean, it wasn't. I didn't have to go that far, fortunately, and I'm hoping that that means that, you know, we're not just going to get our ass beat. But so this is one of the newer members of our team. We've got Bamboo Shoe, the Bramboozle, who has a really good ability, Fuddle Point. So if anything makes contact with them, it instantly confuses. It's not has a chance to confuse them. It confuses them, which is crazy. So we'll see if, you know, and apparently it gets even better when it evolves. So who knows? We're giving it an Oran Berry. It's very tanky, which is really, really nice. Its attack stats are kind of dog shit, but that's fine. It knows Spiky Shield to make things hurt even more. We got Pin Missile, we got Ingrain, which I don't love, and then we have Needle Arm, which is kind of wild. And if we're blooming, which we do get from Ingrain, it sets spikes. Blooming is a new ability that they've made in this game, which we haven't really worked with too much yet, because I'm horrified to press Ingrain because it means that we can't swap out, but it heals over time, which is cool. We have Bob the 10th. We skipped a couple of generations and it became a bird, but that's who they are. They have Cruelty, which is dark type moves are boosted and land critical hits if the target is statist. So on top of that being nuts, I gave them the black glasses, which from what I was reading on them, when they hit with a dark type move, it does more damage, and it puts the Torment status effect on them. Torment is kind of like Burn, but it's for both special and attack, and it increases the PP usage of moves. So we hit them with a dark move, it statuses them, and then we get instant crits, always. There's Blahaj, our new shark friend. They have rough skin. This is what it used to be. Nothing has changed about rough skin. You know rough skin? It is what it is. It's kind of a house, honestly. It's fast as fuck. It's got really decent stats, and it's got Flip Turn and Aqua Jet, which is tight. So. That's Panic. Oh! Right. You're so right, Hokey Pokey. Okay, never mind. I conflated the two. You're so right. Okay, so Dark Glasses maybe not. But actually, Torment is pretty fucking good for us, actually, still. I'm not going to discount that. We've got Chuck, who is kind of our Merb replacement. They will never completely replace Merb, but they are a Grass Rock type. Speaking of Rock type, it's a Geodude. I forgot to have the notifier up, but hey, thanks, Noxtrix. 12 months. And also Brett. Thank you for 92 months you've been subbing to me, which is insane. That means we've known each other for this long, which is crazy to me. Thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate the both of you. But yeah, it has water absorb. Sure, yeah, I'll hit you with it. Oh, it's Geodude. Nailed it. All right, Remy, I don't have anything else, Bubby. Can you go lay down, please? I would love to do this entire stream with you licking my pants, but it's a little distracting, okay? Okay, can you go lay down? Go lay down, baby. You don't need to go outside. I brought you down literally before the stream. You do not. You're lying to me. You just want to. Go lay down. Bye. Come with me. All right. Anyways, we have this plan. It's mid. I'm hoping it evolves at some point, but you know, it has some decent things. Plus water absorb, meaning that we're immune to water, seems good. And then the actual factual newest member of our team is Steve, who is some sort of bat umbrella with brand new overcoat. So it has the same thing as overcoat, which is that it doesn't listen to sand, hail, or it doesn't have to do anything with sand, hail, or powder. But also now it is it's iron barbs for special moves or non-contact moves. So yeah, pretty wild. I just gave it a sharp beak so we can do more damage. It's got rapid spin, bite, wing attack, and poison bang. Pretty good moves, honestly. So we'll see how this thing does. Why are you bringing me into this? Listen, you've adopted the name Actual Factual. All right. Do I need more potions? We've got like 17. I'm just saying shit that I know is gonna give me an earful later tonight. Oh yeah, this was the dude who was telling us that like bug Pokemon can't be... Bug Pokemon are immune to the effects of Protect and you just get to hit them anyways for, you know, reasons. So yeah, we got a decent team here. We do have to go fight the gym. So we're gonna need to figure out like a good squad. I feel like Chuck will be really good on the off chance because like if they get any water moves, we get to like, you know, screw them over. So maybe it's like, I don't know. What about like Chuck and Steve? Seems like a good like duo here. I don't even know what the gym is. Oh, this is the battle studio? Come take the battle swap challenge. That seems... this seems like a way to get myself killed. It is rental Pokemon only. The attendant should explain the rules to you. Have fun. Oh. So it's like a different thing. Hey, bub, can't let any people here, fighter or not. Sorry, regulations. So wait, like... What is this? The battle swap rules are listed. Which heading basic rules. In battle swap event, you may use only 3 Pokemon. Whether you're renting or swapping, your team may not have 2 or more of the same Pokemon. Okay. Partner, you may swap Pokemon only with the trainer you have just defeated. Oh, okay, it's one of these. This is like it's got like a little bit of a roguelike thing. After every battle you win, you may swap for one of your defeated opponent's Pokemon. You will not be able to swap Pokemon with the 3rd trainer in the event. Which heading do you want? Okay. Yeah, it's like Battle Factory. Oh, but we get a TM shop if we win. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. And it's we can use rental Pokemon, so we don't actually have to care about losing. Okay. Would you like to take the battle swap challenge? Yes. Before you begin your challenge, I need to save your data. Yes. Yeah, this is something else. This is not a gym. Yes, I believe so too, Skylar. First, you'll hold your Pokemon for safekeeping. You may then choose from our selection of Pokemon. Amazing. Okay. So we've got Kriplin, which we know is like the alien psychic thing. Rhytyke, I don't remember. Ladybug, we know. Corusp, Inferno. Oh, this is like the starter, the fire starter. Matchlit is also probably a fire Pokemon. Maybe this is a way to learn some more. Let's learn some more. Let's do, I don't know, Matchlit. Oh, this is some sort of psychic thing. Oh, you can actually see. Great. Fire normal with flame body. Oh, here we go. Oh, Inferno's the thing that fucking destroyed us that one time. When the Pokemon knocks out a target, it reveals its appetite, which restores some HP. Does it eat the Pokemon we kill? Horrifying, but seems pretty strong. Also, Fire Fairy might be one of the most messed up typing combinations ever. Whoa! Corusp, Fire Rock boosts the Pokemon's special attack when it takes a hit that causes its HP to drop to half or less. This thing's kind of sick. Ladybug has Super Luck. Boosts the critical hit ratios of moves and chance to find wild Pokemon holding an item. Yeah. It does have Air Cutter. Right. Okay, this thing is water. This is also really helpful for learning new typings, by the way. Water electric. It's got with levitate. And then this says analytic. I'm gonna go. Do we get to pick just from these? Like, okay, so if I pick Inferno, I think I want this one. Okay, it is from these ones. So I think we take Inferno. So we got Fire and Fairy. I think we take the Ladybug because then we've got Flying and Bug. And then Water and Electric. Yeah, also Vacuum Wave. Yeah, I like Flying and Electric with also an immunity. This seems like a good little squad. Okay. Does my beauty intimidate you? Yes. No. No, it doesn't, in fact. I don't really go for the urchin. Level 30? Oh, okay. All right. I don't know what level this bun is. I think it's normal. What the fuck is Glimmer? Special attack and accuracy. Okay. I don't think we have a fighting move. So I'm gonna just hit you with the Flame Burst. Oh, okay, it's setting up. I think we want to hit it with the Infestation then if it's gonna do that. Okay, sure. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Now we know much more about these things. I think we discovered that this thing was Fire Fairy when it kicked our ass in one of the runs. It's pretty sick. All right, so now at least we're guaranteed to do some damage. Oh, maybe I didn't have to. I just assumed that the cosmic thing was making it quite powerful, but apparently this thing is like a pseudo legendary. Oh, Growlithe? Interesting. Okay. Oh, wait, are we allowed to evolve our Ladybug between fights? Yeah, it's just Hisui and Growlithe. Uh-oh. Storm Fury? What is that? Oh. The user rampages and attacks for 2 to 3 turns. Oh, okay, so it's thrash but electric. All right, well, wait, whoa, hold on. Did I just say that bubble beam is 85 power? 65. Okay, I was like, it's like you boosted bubble beam of all moves. Yeah, no, this I think it's just this allows me to kind of get back into the feel of things. I have no idea what this is. It looks like it could be psychic. I'm gonna hit it with a shockwave. Extreme speed is scary. Okay, goodbye. Well, if this thing is normal type, we do have vacuum wave on Ladybug. Yep, there we go. Oh, it doesn't do a lot of damage though. Pinpoint. Uh-oh. What the? Oh, okay, that was a crit. Well, this isn't looking good. Maybe we steal this thing. I wonder if Pinpoint is a guaranteed crit move like Frost Breath. Oh, okay. Attack down pretty big for us. This thing must have some really good defense. I think we just lose here. Maybe, unless that attack helped. I think we live this by like 1 HP. Yeah. The attack down from Drain Kiss saved our ass. Whew! Okay! Oh, right! This thing heals when it kills, too. It's so weird. I do so enjoy this! So we're taking that thing. Wait, I didn't get to... Oh, okay, there we go. It's like, I didn't get to take one of theirs. Okay, so... I don't know. Ladybug didn't really show up. But, like, the moves were kind of mid. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Ladybug. Sorry, buddy. We'll swap it for the Byaku. I don't care how we match up. I feel like these are just like random sentences. I really like the climber sprite. Oh, that's cute. All right, that is a water type. So yeah, it's normal with, ooh, natural cure. I mean, it's like nothing crazy. It just, the mover never misses and always crits. Huh. A smarter person than me would know how to abuse assist. I don't. It's the boosted normal staff. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, okay. Stronger than before. You know, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna send it. It's 120, right? Well, hopefully they don't send out a ground Pokemon. Okay, it's another water type. Hell yeah. Now we just lay back and watch the show. The little jellyfish that could. Ixqueak, not resistant to it. And I think fortunately this is the third, but now we're gonna be confused, so we're probably gonna want to swap. Oh, so close. I think we just swap to Byaku and then hit him with an extreme speed next turn. Meow. Jesus Christ, this rat. Got him. I need to study my lessons. I don't know if there's anything we really wanted off their team. What did they have? They had Proggy, the starter, and the Char guy, which is also like a stage 1, and then the last thing, which was the rat. No, I don't think we actually want anything. Your team kind of sucked. If nothing on their team kills one of our members, then I don't think we need shit, you know? Corisp. Okay, so this is a fire type and a rock type. So we're gonna swap over to Rytek. Hit him with the bubble beam. Oh, right. Heartworm? A veil of heat. Oh, it's water veil, but for fire. Interesting. Or not water veil, water... Yeah, no, water veil, right? Huh. Neato. Ah, Snowrunt. Oh, we flinched? And it's got Moody? Rutrow. I don't know, maybe we just shoot it. Aqua Ring, thank you, that's what I was thinking of. Oh no. Okay, but the cat... Dude. We gotta kill this thing. The special defense down there for the Moody might help. Does Shockwave never miss? I think you're right. Yeah, and that's the thing. The cat also has the move. But yeah, I think Shockwave can't miss. I think you're right. Yeah. Never mind. We don't even care. The value of these moves. I don't know. I'm gonna hit Storm's Fury. Why not? It's so much more free when you don't have to worry about your Pokemon dying. Barrier Bash. I don't know what that is. Defense raises. Interesting. Oh, and Think Fast is a prio move. Meow. That's such a cute little triangle guy. That's an actual Pokemon. Like, that's not a fake one, Andrew. Snowrunt is an actual one that exists. Yeah, I like Snowrunt. I like what it can evolve into, not what it might end up evolving into. Don't look up Mega Glalie. Yeah, it evolves into a cool yokai, and only a cool yokai. Do we want anything from their team? I don't think so. They had the Credland and the Snowrunt could be kind of sick. I am a little bit curious what it does, but I don't think we need to get that fancy. It seems like a really fun setup Pokemon. Oh, I guess I could leave. I don't know. Do we get bonus points here, or? I don't know what happens if we kept going. We probably just need to... We could probably just be done with this now. Fucking teeter dance, dude. Yeah, maybe you have to spend points from this on them. Are we gonna Gamba? I can't afford it. Hershey Bear, it's like 5K for a single ticket, and I've gambled like 12 times. Oh, this thing's fire type. Right. And by fire type, I mean rock type. Yeah, that's not gonna work for us. Well, we'll use Rhytic here. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, it's rock electric. Fortunately, it gets to go neutral. Hit him with the bubble beam. I think, unfortunately, Glalie is just not as good as Frostlass, and therefore kind of gets like put on the wayside. I don't think Glalie is inherently a bad Pokemon or anything like that. It's just Frostlass is just really fucking good. It's a really good Pokemon design. All right, they put us in the trap. They got some leech seeds on us. Hopefully we can outrace the amount of damage that we're slowly getting chunked. I mean, I guess we'll have to see what they're, because they outspeed. They go for the, and the stun spore. This thing is toxic as shit, dude. All right, come on. I need you to not. Oh no. Oh no, it's Jover. Yeah, it's Jover. Okay. It's cat time, I guess. But can you imagine if we assisted and we got the fire moves? Yeah, I think they're supposed to be, I don't know, like maybe some sort of like weirdo daydream or like hallucination. They give me Heffalump and Woozle vibes, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's call her there and see what ends up happening. Oh wait, is that just it? Thank you for competing. Oh, no, I think I'm good. Oh, retire. Yes. Thank you for participating. I'll return your Pokemon in exchange for a rental. I must also save your results. Okay, so we unlocked this. Oh, why do you have handcuffs and vampire fangs? What? Who is this? Okay, sure. Yep. All right, Charge Beam, Water Pulse, Low Sweep, Incinerate. These are all decent moves. I don't know if there's any that would be really good that we could learn. Like, our team is mostly... I don't know if a single one of these moves works on our team. Rollout is spooky. I just don't know if anyone could learn it. Oh, wow. Really, Ashra? Sick. I might have to check it out. I don't think there was anything we can really use here. Let me see. Do I have any? We don't have that much money anyways, so if I have stuff to sell, then maybe, but like... Can be traded to move tutors, can be traded to a special tutor, so not really. I mean, PP ups are worth a lot. I think they're worth more to us as things than a couple extra. I mean, PP is a bigger problem in this game than it has ever been in my history of ever playing Pokemon, but... Incinerate is also kind of... Actually, here's what we should do. Before I take a look at this, we need to find out what the gym is here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this is the gym. Oh, wait, no, this is mines? What's that? You want to pass us through here? Wouldn't we all? Unfortunately, Lady Luck has frowned upon us and struck us with a nasty cave-in. Currently waiting on Boss Tabitha to bring over a few more workers. Unless you can get the boss's sorry buttocks over here, I'm afraid we're deadlocked. Maybe try ask for Tabitha at Old Beak. My sorry at swears in my Pokemon. This is supposed to be a good family-friendly series. Now you're swearing. Okay, so there's no gym here. Oh. Yeah, okay, I still want to know what that thing is. There's the Team Ozone base, right. Okay, maybe that's the next thing we got to do here. Oh, there's also just an item here. Hey, money. Okay, and the museum. Did we end up actually going through here? I don't think so. Let's talk to some people. As of this moment, I have not put up any paintings, but I am gathering inspiration as we speak. If you'd like to help me kindle my artistic mind, come to the Basilin Coast Pokemon Center. Until then, I bid you adieu. Okay. Some sort of weird kind of unlocking things in the museum, maybe? Oh, right. He wanted to see, like, specific Pokemon, which we didn't have. Ah, yes, quite. This does have an undeniable, impeccable ambiance. What? All right, cool. I guess there's nothing else here. I think Mr. Briny said we could go off somewhere too if we wanted. I don't know if we've checked all these houses either. Hey, dude. Maybe you should aspire to join Team Ozone. Their fashion sense is decent. Plus, I'd be helping the environment or whatever. Sign me up, maybe? I do have a spare TM for a move that'll help you get there, but you've got to really prove to me that you've got capturing chops. If you can capture 40 caught... Oh, this is probably false swipe. Well, I don't think we're going to get that anytime soon. I'll trade you my Rhytyke for your Fogglehind. So Rhytyke is that jellyfish. Unfortunately, we don't have a Fogglehind. I don't even know what that is. Maybe there are hidden items in town? Oh my gosh. So I was telling Twitch chat about it, how we were doing an archipelago run. And now you got me thinking about it. There are a couple of items that were lost in my world that were needed for other people's that were the invisible hidden items that I had to remember where they were in black and white. It was brutal. A couple. There are a lot, in fact. All right, let's go into the ozone area. Oh, the Cloud Man. Welcome to the Ozone Lily Cove Branch HQ. How may I help you? Oh, you're wanting to see Tabitha. He is in a brief meeting right now. However, most of the office is on lunch break. If it could help you pass the time to chat around, I'll have the guards grant you access to the upper floors. Wow, that was easy. Oh, you just want to talk to the boss of the place? Sure. Here, have an all-access pass to our business building, small child. I'll tell you what, Canapore Wilds gets absolutely inundated with heavy rain during the season. It makes growing berry trees real difficult sometimes. The harsh sunlight and Mason Reed hike is making it difficult to grow my crops there. I was hoping Team Ozone could assist me. You like summer days, bud? Well, the sun may be the weather for you. Oh, wait. Oh, this is just telling us about, like, the various things. If a fire Pokemon using a fire type move is a fire type itself, that boosted is increased by a little bit. Plus, there's moves like Sunbeam and abilities like Chlorophyll that synergize with weather. Sun can really benefit your team if you invest your party into it. God, I wish. I mean, straight up, if you guys want to release my stuff, I chose the wrong kind of game. When we were doing the archipelago thing, I was like, oh yeah, I'll play this. But like a lot of people chose games that like they could complete in a night. Black and White ain't one of those games. Uh-oh. Tidbit! Okay, we know about this thing. All right, Steve, go get him with that wing attack. Hits us with the Leech Seed. I am not as good with Sinistra as I should be. Sinistra's a good-ass Pokemon. Okay, now I gotta lock in because we're fighting real. All these fights are for reals now. Okay, so Fire Rock, presumably. We're gonna send out good old Blahage. Horrifying. Isn't Retaliate's the one that does more if something died last turn, right? Yes, for the Fainted Ally. Okay, that's why it did so much damage. So we can just heal and we'll be all right. Yeah. Cool. All right. Hit him with the Aqua Jet. Yeah, Last Respects is the one that gets better the more things that it's kind of it grows as that. But yeah, Retaliate. Ooh. This thing is so cool. I'm afraid though, because I don't know what it does. The question is, do we think I'm faster? I mean, I remember us being pretty fast. Yeah, it has the highest on our team. I'm gonna just heal. I'm a little afraid. I was just wondering if I could flip turn out so we didn't have to, but... Okay, well, whatever it is, we're not gonna be able to find out. I mean, kind of, I guess. I think it still makes the special, super effective sound effect, but... Hit it with the bite. Okay, so it's not a ghost, or if it is, it's fairy. So I guess we'll just go back to doing stab because I don't think bug bite's gonna do much. Oh, it's fire. I think it is fire. Interesting. Hopefully I think Aqua should be more than enough still, even in the sun. Another fairy fire. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know if folks realize, because people are like, the dog's gonna be fairy fighting, or fairy fire, like the Pombon from the new Pokemon game coming out. And I'm like, that would be neat, but do you understand how good fairy fire is as a typing? It's so profoundly messed up. I realize how fucked it is, but I need it. Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree. All right, I think we're good here, so let's just go. All right, Landon, what do you got? Ooh, I like this thing a lot. Disturb cuts its special attack. Okay, that's fine. Where's thing? This thing's so cool. I like the hyena. This honestly seems like a furry character. I don't know why I'm using wing attack. Oh, Sunny Day got me kind of afraid. We gotta be careful. I have no idea what this thing is. Maybe it's like normal something or like dark something. We can hit it with bite. It's got pursuit. Definitely dark, I think. This screams dark Pokemon. But I think what we probably want to do is, because this thing doesn't seem like it's taking advantage of the sun. I lied. It's taking advantage of the sun. but it doesn't seem like it does too much. So the more turns that we can waste. Fire Dark, yeah, seems like it. Slicks. Right, this is the ghost. This thing's a ghost. And it's grass with like chlorophyll. I'm a little worried it might have like solar beam, but we are flying, so it shouldn't be a big deal. The bread. Yeah, it's back. Oh, right. Well, bright side is... curse is not a huge deal because you can just swap out of it. I'm gonna hit it with that wing attack still. Oh, grudge? I don't know what that does. Oh, PP to 0, right. I'm just gonna hit it with the bite. We won't die to curse. Yeah. Oh, but that does give us panic. Right. Destiny Bond before PP. Okay, that's fine. Steve's already done a great job here. And this bond... Oh! This must be what the little quill dude evolves into. I guess I'll set out Blahaj. I can't remember. I think they might still have a turn of fire left or sun. Oh, that sucks. No more sun. Okay, never mind. I mean, pretty sure it's still extremely effective. Nope. Okay, well. We might have to flip turn. That's crazy. This thing must have like insane defense. So like I could send out Chuck. Fire goes neutral on it. Yeah, I mean I'm burned, but and we hit it with ancient power. Maybe I shouldn't have. I think I maybe didn't do the right thing. Right, but yeah, then they've got the steel move. I probably shouldn't have swapped here. But maybe... Grass resists steel, right? No, it doesn't. Never mind. Let's do this, actually. I got an idea. I shouldn't have done flip turn, but we do this. They hit us with pinpoint. I cannot see a world where this, like, one-shots us. Oh, it didn't confuse them, though. So pinpoint doesn't make contact. All right, I think I just have to... I shouldn't have flip turned. That was a mistake on my part. It's gonna go for a flame wheel. We're gonna resist it. It's fine. Yeah, I mean, we also have rough skins, so like, you know, okay. So we don't, so basically I think the answer is potion, and then maybe we'll full heal or panacea it. Yeah, I mean, or we don't even need to waste it. Like rough skin will get us there. Okay, but pinpoint, right, but it won't if it, yeah, never mind. It won't work if it's using pinpoint, because pinpoint doesn't make contact. So we're actually gonna have to, although it's not doing much. I think we're just sort of Okay, goes for the flame wheel here. Okay, well now we kill it. And then I think we leave and go heal. Oh, baby. In these Nuzlocks, we love gradual damage moves. Give me more infestations and and leech seeds and rough skins. Cell battery, a single battery that boosts attack and speed if hit by an electric move. That seems pretty good. I don't know who I would give it to. We have actually got a pretty decent electric weakness. I mean, we could give it to like Chuck, and then when we perceive an electric move coming in, swap to Chuck, and then Chuck gets like a major boost. Or bamboo shoe, either one. Because who's not holding anything? We could, let's do that. We're gonna move this. So Blahaj can't get confused now. And then we'll give this battery. Because the rest of these is like, not really great items for us, unfortunately. Boost attack and speed. Attack, I guess, is not really good for us. Speed's nice, I suppose. Maybe it's for bamboo shoe? Sure. We do it with bamboo shoe instead. And then we'll give the berry to Chuck. Who knows? Maybe there's like electric or water or something at the next gym. All right, continuing on. I feel like so far we've been doing pretty good. Steve is like a brand new member of the team and like from the get-go has been kicking ass. I've been doing extensive field testing for a product I gather that most don't think is important. Umbrellas. A potent protector from the participate. Oh, hey, nice. I yearn to make Hoen's best ever parasol. To that end, I've been supplying a few parasol ladies some test products to see how they fare. Problem though, they've refused to give them back. Those women have expressed that they will not return my umbrellas until they are defeated in combat. I see. So I guess this is how we would go get a parasol item. The South Beach of the Sun Beach Strait. Okay. I don't know if we really need a parasol, but I mean, good to know. Yeah, I don't actually know how that works. If like, does it count as being hit? Oh, okay, we're going in the rain. Oh, and it's a double battle. Okay, that's fine. That's actually fine. We have Chuck. We've got Chuck who's got water absorb. Jesus. Vangar. That thing is spooky looking. Okay, well. Oh, right. Chuck has rapid spin. And it's like stab rapid spin too. I guess I'll go after Vangar. Yeah, this seems like the problem child for sure. Damn. Yeah, unfortunately, water absorb is not storm drain. But Steve will Chuck will still be good here. Ooh. Wait, Brian's a multi-hit move? We're fine. Why are you afraid? Oh, they have multiple Pokemon too, dude. Okay, that's an electric type. And they're gonna go at Steve. I think we're gonna instantly get to live the dream here, team. You know what? Maybe it's in grain time. It goes for the bubble beam? That makes no sense. That's horseshit. All right, we're blooming, team. We're a bloomin' onion. All right, spiky shield, just to defend. And I can't even remember, like, this is the first time I've ever been blooming. Boosted, yeah, it just is boosted damage now. All right, Chuck. Time to... Chuck, it's time to fuck, man. Let's go. Yeah, that's right. You went into the same person? You weren't expecting me to run Protect. Woo! Chuck's latched in. Slick Slice. Okay, that is a bit of a problem. But we have Pin Missile. And it's Ghost, so Echoed Voice won't work, so I guess I just have to Ancient Power. Okay. Bambushu's in love. Yeah, we saw the curse coming. Who's it going on? Annoying, but that's okay. We do so much healing, I think we can fight curse. That is no damage. That's insane. And that's a Confuse. It's got Nightshade. Oh, Blooming fell off. What? But we're still ingrained, probably. Okay, we gotta end this now. What did we determine this thing was? It was like dark grass? Grass electric. Okay. Does Curse do increasingly more damage, or am I misremembering? No, it's always a set amount, right? Okay. Not in base game, sure. Okay, okay. Okay, so I'm less afraid, but still kind of very afraid. That's not good. We're going in. All right. We're gonna do our best here. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Well, we just got a full send, dude. Like, this thing's really slow, but I don't know, man. Hopefully Pluck does a ton of damage. Nope, it didn't. Great. Sure. Why is this thing so defensive? It's happening again. This thing is so messed up, dude. Isn't Pin Missile bug and more effective? It does negative damage. So the reason I'm using Needle Arm is because it does more damage while we're blooming. Which also goes away, but I don't know. I don't think you can ingrain twice. So now it might be the better way to go, but it doesn't deal a lot of damage. I think we just gotta hope that Steve's a house. You can? I don't know what's better, wasting a turn or... It used Mega Drain for some reason. That's great. They're gonna get hit with Overcoat. Special attack fell. Oh, okay. Well, we go. Does Pin Missile a multi-hit move that has the chance to lower their special attack? If so, crazy. Poison Fang will hit too. No, not normally. That I do know. Oh, right. They still have a Pokemon. That was only their second. It was Love Disc, that thing, and whatever this is. All right, we had the spikes out, which is nice. I don't know where it is. I'm starting to feel like I'm going to start needing... If we find the Protectium, that's the dream. Viper Strike. It's a poison move, sure. That's a decent amount of damage. Yeah, it could be Poison Water. Seems like it. Because that went neutral, and it used a poison move. So yeah, Poison Water seems accurate. Maybe Wing Attack just... Oh, this thing's fast. Also, if this name is Orinoco Flow, if it's an Enya reference, banger. Dude, every time the trans era keeps killing my Pokemon, dude. I don't think there's any ones around that we can... We made it out much better than before. It turns out our little bamboo shoot is pretty good. All right, once more into the box. Everybody get your 07s. That's not gonna get old for me, honestly. All right, we gotta get those items at least. Yeah. Get those items back. I know. I always do. I always do. All right. Spiky shield spam, maybe? Yeah, you know? We're up to 15. I love it when we surpass the double digits. Okay, we're down to 3. But, you know, these 3 are pretty strong. There's the bright side. I mean, I'm in level with you. Bob didn't look like a Pokemon who was going to make it. Chuck did. I'm a little sad about Chuck, but Chuck's stats were actually pretty mid. But these ones are pretty good. Yeah, so you're right. Like, but I used Pin Missile the one time up against the thing, but it didn't do much. But I guess I'm realizing if that thing is Ghost Grass, that's because, right, and Ghost, like, resists Bug. So, yeah. But I also wanted to see, this may lower a random stat of the foes. Bamboo Shoot might actually be sick, dude. But yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. All right, well. Yeah, there's nowhere else for us to get. The only way we can go is forward. Like, we have the Super Rod. If I had Fly, we could teleport all the way back to one of the places that we haven't fished yet. But I don't think there's anywhere else for me to get a Pokemon right now. I think we just have to keep going. We just have to keep doing our best. It's what they would have wanted. And I gotta keep my eyes out for potential double battles like that. In a bit of an erratic mood, one thing that always calms me down is the pitter-patter of rain. Yeah, they're talking about rain moves. I wonder if they'll give me, like, the items for it in here. Get good at utilizing rain, and opponents can... You know what? Maybe I should read this, because everything's a change. So, rain can be summoned in Pokemon battles by certain moves and abilities. It will strengthen water-type moves and weaken fire types, each by 1/3 of their normal damage. That feels like a... That's a nerf. It's a nerf. Water-type Pokemon get to enjoy a bit more of a boost, and they also tend to learn more moves that benefit from rain, like Aquascape. Get good at utilizing rain. Okay, so it's a little bit of a nerf to weather, actually. It may be the rarest weather here in Horn, but hail is my personal favorite. Ah, you're still using hail? Old news, Buster. If a Pokemon gets access to stuff like Blizzard or Slush Rush, they can turn hail into a deadly cold sweep. Hail's good weather. Yeah, it is good. I like hail too. I liked hail. And then you're talking about Sandstorm. Moves with, like, Dune Slicer and those abilities with Sand Rush are even deadlier. I wonder if maybe they give us a Pokemon. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe they're like, here's some, you can pick your own weather Pokemon. On my lunch break right now, I have to listen to the managers arguing about it in the next room. Rather tiring. You're a visitor, right? I guess you can listen in too. Just please don't disturb them. Okay. There appears to be some kind of meeting going on. We're waiting for the directive from our administrators regarding where to funnel our time and resources. I was hoping we could get a concrete plan put into motion today. I've been telling this knucklehead that we should keep on surveying the desert. Bound to be a crap ton of historical finds buried there still. Ridiculous as usual. I remain firm in my assessment, being that the Arctic regions of the Hoenn should be focused on. I believe it noble to supply the sub-zero dwelling monks and village goers with everything they need to thrive in their harsh climate. Well, Swelthorn Desert is not exactly the pinnacle of living conditions either. Damn right, was just gonna say that. Swelthorn's people need much more help. Are we really gonna believe that your intentions were altruistic instead of what amounts to juvenile treasure hunt? I don't see why we can't just split the resources. Matt and Tabitha in unison, no. You must decide. You decide now is the perfect time to voice your opinion. Who is this? Are you on the committee? You talk about the cave-in at the mines. This one has some common sense. I agree. We should make that our priority post haste. Wait up! That ain't fair! A defeated sigh erupts from nearly everyone in the room. Why are we even gonna take orders from some rando? I bet this kid doesn't know jack about management. Though I truly loathe you with every bone in my body, you do have some semblance of a point. Stranger, I personally believe that the best way to read a person is through battle. Will you entertain my request? Sure. Hey, oh no. Oh. Okay, well, that must be the evolve form of the thing that wiped me that one time. Great. Well, Bamboo Shoe seems pretty good instead of Steve here. And then we'll go Aqua Jet into it. Oh, hit with the Cold Snap. I mean, Bamboo Shoe's still really thick, though. Oh, good. I was gonna say, Bulldoze should be hitting that Snow Runt too. Okay, okay. Maybe we've got a shot here. Maybe I should go after the Snow Runt if this thing's just gonna fucking use a move that's not very good against me. I'm gonna go Spiky Shield. Right, but they made ice resistant to water in this game because nice! The double Spiky Shield. Let's go, Bamboo Shoe. Ice Body! This might be just a double heal turn. It's special burn, so it's not a huge deal for Blahaj, fortunately, but like... Yes. Okay, Fuddle Point coming on in. Rapid Spin. Wrong person, but we do have contact move. This is the Don't Touch Me pair, which is not bad. I do think that, like, you know, we might... This isn't the worst position I've been in. I think this is the turn to Ingrain. Or actually, you know what? No. This is the turn to Spiky Shield. I don't know. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself. Okay, I think they're just gonna actually end up killing their friend. Yeah, all right, our speed is in the tube. So many effects in play right now. That's an ice Pokemon, baby. That's not good for Ben. I'm just like, I want to set up roots for Bambushu. I'm just not sure they can tank a full turn of damage. I think we have to do some recon here. Oops. Okay, no, we're fine. Well. Okay. Yep. So they're going to go after Bambushu here. So Blahaj is going to have to kind of come out of... They're going to have to show up here. I want to kill one of them. So we're going to focus on the Morrigan here, I think. Bambushu's going to spiky shield. We just got to alternate. We just got to spam that. We're going to go for the bite because it do be looking kind of ghosty. Failed? Oh, it was the We lucked out. We lucked out big time there. I do have to use a different move. I thought it was just like if it was the last round, but that's not how that works, I guess. You do actually have to use a different move. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Hit yourself. Okay, I'm gonna try and set Bambushu up here. I gotta. Hit yourself, please. Thank you. Oh my god. All right. Okay. Blahaj flinching sucks, but Bambushu's got Ingrain and we're in Bloom now, which is huge because we get to heal from Ingrain and we get to heal. So that'll offset the hail damage basically that we're taking for Bambushu anyways. Heal and heal. Okay. We're gonna go... Unfortunately, Needle Arm isn't great despite being boosted. We're gonna just shoot a pin missile into Morrigan, and I think I have to heal Blahaj again. We're running low on potions, but we're getting there. If we kill Morrigan, I feel safe swapping to our bat because this guy seems to be more ground oriented. He might have some sort of rock dude though, which is a little spooky. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, it's like doing nothing. Can we get a proc? No. Special attack, we'll take it. It seems like, I mean, I think they're an attacker, but I think Morgan might be ice flying, yeah. From the way that was doing like nothing. Right, because ice doesn't resist. So they might be ice flying, yeah. Okay, so it's extra surprising that Bambushu's doing as well as it is. I mean, Needle Arm then is just gonna be... This will set up spikes. Okay, that's bad. Okay, fortunately that thing doesn't have levitate. Okay, that went okay. It was ghost like we were thinking. It was resisting because it was ghost. Okay, one down. We just gotta focus on this guy. Yep. Okay. Bambushu is gonna get a heal. We're only down to one. We gotta make these things count. Blahaj is gonna Aqua Jet and hopefully kill. Nope. Cool. Now it was spikes, I guess, that got set up. I think what I'm gonna want to do, so it's just gonna die here. So I'll ingrain again on Bambushu. Aqua Jet. I'm hoping that was their big scary one, but we'll see. That is a rock. All right. We don't have any, we have one more potion. Nice. Okay, okay. Let's go Bambushu. I think we got their team. Oop. The fact that it has to go in on Bamboozle too. Oh! Holy crap, dude. Bambushu MVP for sure. But Blahaj was showing up there, man. Oh, God. Yeah, also, yeah. Flow, and totally reasonable Pokemon status effects. Oh, my God. All right. Well done, Ben. Matt, you were actively detrimental at best. Not my fault you insisted on a crappy hail team. Sand is king, baby. You know what? This experience has been enlightening in more ways than one. Matt, you imbecile. I believe you unfit to be an admin. Henceforth, I refuse to work alongside you. What? What a joke, you crud muncher. Fine, I don't want to work with you either. You can keep these nerds. I'll get the perms to lead my own branch from the bosses. You'll be fired in a week tops without my help. Well. Hey, it's the boys! What's with all the voice raising in the meeting room? I swear, Maxie and I leave you bilge heads alone for too long. I gotta go pirate with it. And you go rabid! But boss, sorry man, but I gotta hold my ground. Back me up. Tabby boy's driving me nuts. That's quite enough, Matthew. Go to a separate room to cool your emotions. I'll get Archibald to converse with you two individually later to determine how your roles will change, if at all. Dismissed. Ugh, fine. Terribly sorry you had to listen to our workplace drama. You are the professor's child, is that correct? I seem to remember you being a steadfast ally to the former champion. Maxie, sir, Ben came to us hoping we could clear the avalanche blocking up the cold mines. Would you allow us to allocate our men there to start excavating? That should work. Get to whenever possible, Tabitha. Go through the cold mines to get to the gym in Zotpire Village, I should assume. That is quite the trek. Do you possess a Pokénav? No? Well, one cannot have that. You may have one of our spares. Nice. The Navs assist me on many a voyage. If you get lost, keep an eye on the map included with it. Now, I must be going back to the main village. Tabitha, you see to it. Does the Pokénav let me fly? Or is it literally just a town map? Wait, why'd you teleport me here? I don't want to be here. I want to heal, man. Zotpire, huh? Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. I mean, Blahaj might show up. Now, here's the thing. Do you think that has unlocked our level cap? Did we ever find out where Mr. Briney's boat takes us? I couldn't do anything with it. He said, yeah, you can use my boat whenever, but like, it wasn't a thing I could use. Like, hey there, Ben. The title's docked and itchy for another voyage. Will you be joining us? Yes, about time to haul out Link. Oh. Okay, I don't know where we're going. Sweepity sweepity, I work until it... I probably should have bought some more potions, eh? Okay, well, so we were here? No. Where were we? I don't even remember what town we were in. We were in Lily Cove. Which is like here, right? Yeah. And then this was the big ass. Oh, Zotpire's there. Okay. Everything's fine? Okay, great. Old Briney is such a kind soul. He'll take you anywhere you want, provided that it's by the water. Have you seen Celia's stupid ROM hack? No. Ah, it be you, little Minotaur. How have you been? You made it to Lily Cove yet, me hearties? Some of me old compadres be working in Team Ozone. Yep. Well, not quite. A fuzz key. I'll trade you me. Oh, I wish! We need a Scallywarg. Okay, if we find a fuzz key, I don't care how cool it is, we're getting a Scallywarg. It's literally my dog. The Remy Pokemon, yeah. You can talk to Mr. Briney at the top if you're wanting to disembark. Oh, okay. Yes, this title is the perfect place to sell my wares. Everyone here is trapped on board and there's no competition. I would take any potions you got, dude. How do I leave? Wasn't there... I literally can't leave now. Don't mind me just taking a load off for a spell. Waiting for a chance to speak to my bulk fishing net onto the hull of the ship. I'll strike it rich. Okay, well. Just gonna talk to everybody. My absolute favorite Pokemon is Colfin. What a cutie patootie. Their brains are like children's, very susceptible to influence. Let one fall in with the wrong crowd and they may evolve to become a pretty mean Pokemon. I've been starting a movement for trainers to be more caring towards their Colfin. We give out these ribbons to trainers to try and encourage them to be really good influence. Oh, a ribbon of kindness that builds Colfin's defense stat and its allies' move power. Huh. I don't know what a Colfin is, but be kind to Colfin. I'm planning on putting up flyers at my work about it. They deserve lots of love. Just because we encourage trainers to not evolve their Colfin does not mean their evolved form deserves to be mistreated. All Pokemon should earn... Okay, I don't know what a Colfin is. Have I seen a Colfin? Is that what Blahaj evolved from? Hell, I mean, hey, I'm glad you got a bunch of... Oh! This is nice. Okay, so this lets us... I see. This is how we get... This is kind of like flying. Interesting. Okay. I don't see why I'd go to any of these, so... Gotcha. It's like flying, but on the water. Yeah. There must be a name for that, surely. So, okay. I am curious. Let me, real quick. Is there an earlier town? That's what I was thinking, but I think the only one would have been Sutopolis. You should buy potions. Yes. Thank you. Is there anyone that anybody remembers? I can't quite recall. Oh, we've got super potions now too. For now, potions are working, but let's get like 20. Do I got great balls? I'll buy 10. And 10 of those. All right, back to having no money. Celia's stupid ROM hack is a joke Fire Red ROM hack being worked on by with mostly puzzles and jokes. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't think so. It would have been Sutopolis, right? Because we had already caught ourselves a Gary, and on this run I decided not to do the thing. So if I'm going to Sutopolis, what's the closest again? It would have been Moss Deep, I guess, or Pacific Log, which is where we started our adventure. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can try. I'm pretty sure our Gary is... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I decided not to do the thing on this run. Because we started with our water starter. So I was like, I don't think we really need to game it. I believe so. I'm pretty confident I remember that. So it just means that we go to Pacific Log... And then we got to walk all the way to Sutopolis, and then we walk all the way back here so that we can get back on the boat, which is fine. I don't think we've gotten an HM as well since then. Like, we don't have cut or something. Oh, Bassalin. Wasn't there something on the Bassalin coast? Was it? Oh, it was the Parasol ladies. Right? I think it was something like that. I don't know if I want to fight them. They sound scary. All right, well, let's go fish and see what we can get. I always hear that sound effect and I don't really know what it means. Okay, let's see if we can get something fun. Because we've got the good new rod now. Oop. I think this is the rod. I think I registered the good new one. Oh! Minotaur! Okay, this one's pretty sick. This one has Sing. And we remember that Sing is kind of busted. Okay, now we got to make sure we don't kill it. Nice. Horrifying. All right. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're all done. Great, thank you. That's perfect. Leave it right there. Pokeballs. Lure ball, right? Yeah. We can use a lure ball here. Calculated. Yeah. Smartest man around. Sorry, I have so many messages. All right, Minotaur. We're naming them Mitone. That's gonna confuse the shit out of me. Aquariums often hold concerts with many Minotaur as their strange singing calms the mind. All right, Mitone. Me-tone? Sure. You-tone. Whatever you tone in your, free time is your business. Water Veil prevents burn and frostbite for the Pokemon and its ally. Boosts its special defense in the rain. Oh god, if we could get rain going on this squad. Cutie Cry. Hitting foes at 2 stacks. Oh, this is the thing that infatuates. Right. Okay. But this thing also learns Sing, which is busted in this game. Oh, it's only 70 accuracy. Okay, it's not as good as I thought it was, but still not bad. I'll take it. I don't think we need water sport. All right. Yeah, we got a lot of little water buddies on our squad here. All right, Mean Tone. Great. Okay. The evolution is hilarious. Oh, I'm really interested to see what we get. I can't quite evolve yet. I also didn't see, did we get experience there? Sure didn't. Cool. All right. Back we go. Right, Wallace is the dude. I mean, people say Misty, but we all know that the best water trainer is Crasher Wake. Crasher Wake, baby. All right, so now we go all the way back to Briney's boat. And I guess we're gonna go through the ice caves. Do 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 do. You can't fool me. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh name. It is kind of a Yu-Gi-Oh name. Nessa's also good. I would agree. Sword and Shield. Nessa's pretty sweet. The only thing is that I dislike about Nessa and why she's in first place for me is her shoes. She's got a real case of the what are those or water those. No? Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. Cause water, see? Yeah. Sometimes you want little floaties on your shoes? No, I can't think of like any time where I have wanted that. That just sounds like a recipe for you're in the water and then your heels keep going up and so you're like drowning underneath. Because your shoes keep trying to flip you over. Lizard. Nope. I'm just saying. She's great. She's super cool. But I don't know, man. Take away the flotation devices and those are pretty tight. They're for fashion. Uh-huh. That doesn't, just saying something's for fashion doesn't make thing cool. People put on like a hefty garbage bag and they're like, it's fashion. And I'm like, okay, you're still wearing a garbage bag. Yeah. All right, this is the person that wants to trade. Those floaty shoes are made, that's what I'm saying. It'll flip them upside down. Wonder what I've been playing? Well, it's a DS game called, oh yes, this person, yep, already talked to. I want to wear a sleeping bag to the Met Gala. I mean, that does just, it's basically like a second Halloween, I think, for most people. Okay, so I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. This is the entrance to the cold mines, which is, I think they're going to work on. So I think I actually just have to go north, right? And then we probably come back later. So it was here that we lost things. And also, we were warned not to go in here. Also, there was like a secret in here. Oh, right. This was like the egg bandit or whatever. Wait, is there an egg bandit in here? Wait, what's going on in here? Oh, these are the little crabs. So you're interested in this cough fiddle nest. These munchkins bring abandoned eggs here and dance nearby to them. It appears to help them hatch quicker. Then the cough fiddle gets a new dance partner. You seem to be a Pokemon trainer. Take one of these. Yeah! New egg! All right. Fremon, baby. All right. Well, do we want to do the old thing? It should hatch soon. Okay. I wonder if it's a crab. I mean, she says she doesn't know what it could be, so. Okay, well, I'm going to protect everybody's eyeballs here for a sec, and we're going to go to this screen. Here, I'll even let you all hang out on camera. Look at you all. Look at you cutie patooties. And I'm just going to go like this, so you don't have to look at it. Oh, but I have to look at it. Even the music is bad. Let's just do this. Oh, this is great. The camera's shaking anyway. Sorry. Yeah, I need a better camera setup. I need to attach it to the wall. This thing don't work great. Honestly, this music's perfect for it. You can't see what I'm doing, but it looks great. Yeah, the camera is currently like attached to my desk. I'm not even bashing the keyboard that much, but it just has a little bit of vibrating. There you go. Wah! Oop, wrong one. All right, we're back. Time to find out what friend we got and what friend we have to like. Oh my god! We got the actual egg bandit! The wand egg! Hey! Egg beg bog. All right. I don't know. We'll see if this fits. Okay. Egg. Beg. Bog. It just fits with the second G. We'll do that. That works. Hell yeah. Okay. It is a Dragon Dark with filter. I'm gonna have to level this thing up, dude. And it knows rollout. Busted. Yeah, for real. Okay. This feels like it's gonna be one of them pseudo legendaries. It's probably gonna take a little while to train for sure. Time for a power leveling montage. What I might actually do is probably instead I might just like call it a little bit early here, and I can do it off stream between, because it's already 3:45, y'all. It is Digitamamon. It just needs like big legs and weird voice. It's true. There's been a lot of pseudos in here. Yeah. All right, y'all. You know what? Not the worst. The Peter Lorre. Thank you. That's what I was thinking about. Not the worst stream. I mean, I only played for an hour and a half. We sure did yap today, huh? But we could have been in a lot worse shape. Yeah, absolutely. Classic Ben stream. It's true. All right. That's going to wrap it up for me. Thank you, everybody, for all those subs and bits today. Obviously, a little bit of a different stream time today, but you know what? It's cool. We were having fun. So, you know, that's all that matters. And now I get to go have the night off before big long Tuesday. We're back to the regular kind of Tuesday. Although I'm still not doing the is this your card? So, yeah. What ROM hack is this? This is Pokemon Pisces. It's great. So far, I'm up. It's very hard, but I don't think I can deny that it is extremely well done. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to go send y'all away. I'm going to send you over to Z. They're streaming right now. So go say hi to my good friend. And I will catch you all hopefully on Thursday. Yeah, I think I have a particularly regular Thursday. So, yeah. It'll be nice to see you all. Very hard with weird balance changes, but lots of polish. The Pokemon are great. And we're back up to 5 members. We started with 5, we lost 2, then I got an egg, and we caught a weird fish. So I got a good feeling.